So you wanna learn about beer? Stay tuned and never fear. They're the guys for the case, 'cause they'll tell you all about what they taste. We got Mudhole, B&Q, we loves Star Wars and grilling too. And Knox got loves baseball and board games, he's played them all. There's no place I'd rather spend the Monday nights than here, having a few chuckles and damn good beer. Now
He doesn't mess with the dill pickle beer.
Two Beerded Guys.
Ryan ain't dumb. Ryan's a lot of things. He ain't dumb. What is up, guys? I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
But I'm B&Q.
And our guest today,
RJ Leatherworks.
and you're going to hear and see a lot of the stuff he does today, and you're only going to see, wait, no, that's something else. That's for me only.
He's got two of them.
But there's two I get to see.
Hey, leave that kink to us, baby.
But we're going to talk about a lot of his products, a lot of what he does. We're going to show you some examples, all the fun things. And, you know, we're going to highlight his place because we have definitely spent, well, and by we, I mean Matt, has spent a decent amount of money there. John spent a little
I
bit.
spent some money, too.
I've missed all the events, so I didn't.
Cop out.
Wasn't there. I wasn't there. This is bullshit.
You can send us money. We'll spend it for you.
Yeah.
You've done that to me before.
Yeah, actually. You're welcome. It works, I know.
Yeah.
Actually, you told me you spent my money and before I sent you money.
Gives you the experience of being there without actually having to go.
And you're welcome.
But we're excited. We also are rocking two new craft or dye glasses today. The lovely Halloween glasses, the Shagging, and the Gothic Shining.
Gothic
here.
Shining.
So that's a great mystery glass, by the way. Really happy with that one.
And now that we know the mystery glass is not a prior glass, it's a whole different thing. That
I
makes
mean,
it a little.
it never crossed my mind.
Did you know Rhea Ripley's on there?
No, it's not.
Kind of looks like her.
Oh, I was like, no, all right, a little bit. I was like, what? But yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. Check out Craft or Die on Instagram and Facebook because he has really fucking cool stuff.
Speaking of, Russ is on. He said Cam glasses. That's a good idea.
Yeah, but then I have to like rotate them and
Oh, you job so hard.
you get the main logo. That's it.
Yeah, we really like you, Craft or Die. We're not going to push you very well.
Literally on every show. I'm fairly
kidding.
certain.
Every week we use a Craft or Die glass.
It's very rare. I think we've had a
No.
couple that we didn't, and it was weird.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
So yeah, we have 7 beers lined up. As always, we'll taste those, grade them.
And you can kind of see the Jack from the other one, like, leering in the background. Like, it's, like, really funny. He's just, like, in the back, like, sup.
Well, yes.
We do score our beers here on the Untapped Two Beerded Guys score. 3 is perfectly average. Quarter increments up or down, above 3, above average, shocker. 4 or higher is seek out. That means I like this beer so much. If it's in, Texas, and aka Martin House, which we have one on today, we're going to have, when our friend goes down there, we're going to have her pick it up, stuff like that. 4, 7, 5, and 5, not only am I seeking it out, it's damn fucking good beer. It's some of my favorite of all time. Under 3, below average, but that 2.5 to 3 range, still very good. 2 to 3, okay. Under 2, that 1 to 2 is, all right, I paid for this, somebody gave it to me, whatever, I'll drink it. Under 1 is drain pour quality. Now, mama didn't raise no bitch. We don't drain pour on this show because there are sober kids in Africa. Just a small chuckle.
Yeah.
Damn. It's my favorite thing when new people are on the show, when they hear me say that. Because I love the reactions. Yours was just subtle.
You need to get out more.
I do.
Are you more of a Dick of Nature guy? You can spin around real quick and catch that.
That is accurate, actually. There's a Dick of Nature calendar behind you.
Yeah.
Not the greatest Dick of Nature this time.
Yeah.
I don't do
like
anything
realistic.
real quick, so no.
But, yeah, so that's how we score. We try not to have shit beer, but we do have it because that makes us appreciate good beer all the more.
Yeah, how are you supposed to know what good beer tastes like?
Exactly. Like I said, we got 7. Matt, what is your anticipated beer? Which, RJ, figure out what your anticipated beer is, because I definitely forgot to tell you.
I'm kind of torn between a couple. I want to say the Gigantic because I'm like, ooh, new brewery. I don't think we've had stuff from them before.
We have.
Have we?
Yep.
Okay. But also barley wine, and I was like, okay. But I got to go with the Old Fashioned from Guinness.
We had a Scotch ale from them.
Oh, okay. I forgot that.
Oh, that is... Okay. That's too much.
Yeah, especially after Guinness's performance last week. Like, I'm really excited to try
And
this
I
Old
will
Fashioned.
say this, I was not impressed by their Scotch ale when we had it.
Okay, fair enough.
None of us were, I don't believe.
Okay. I'm trying to, for Tyler, kind of appreciate some of the Westies a little bit. So, not sure if it's a Westie, but it calls it a pineapple resin. So, if it's a resin, I'm assuming it's going to at least lean into that style.
It says hazy double IPA.
Damn it.
So they act like it's going Westy. Yeah, I bought it because
We'll
it
see.
said the resin, and then I realized.
We'll anticipate that. We'll anticipate that one just because we'll see if it's resin or not.
What about you, RJ?
I like the idea of the milk stout.
I figured. I grabbed that one when you said you like stouts. Honestly, I got to go with my friends at Grand Junction. I'm excited for my Dirty Dancing American Lager.
It is a great looking label.
Yeah, I'm 100% choosing it based on label. I bought it 100% based on label. So I'm going to use my label whoredom, and that's my anticipated beer. I'm really hoping it's good.
Yeah.
But I also like lagers, so
Yeah.
it's hard to get mad at a good lager. Matt, we got anything over there?
Yeah, so aside from requesting the can cam for the glasses, Jules Xavier, a.k.a. Russ, says, let's go!
What up, Russ?
And he
What's up?
says, wait, is that like a really long go, or is it like goo because of all the O's?
I think
And
it's, let's go!
that was the way I read
Like,
it.
you know,
so,
everybody reads it, Matt.
I'm just reading the question.
No, goo.
Nobody thinks it's goo.
If I don't read the questions,
I
I
hate
get
you.
yelled at. If I read the questions, I get yelled at.
It wasn't a question. It's a comment.
Hey, you don't talk, you get yelled at. You're gonna get yelled at.
Ah,
I get made fun of, you get yelled at. It's the way the show
the
works.
chain of yelling in this is very one-sided.
Somehow John basically skates through every fucking episode. Only time he gets yelled at is when he's having a bad tongue day. But that's mostly
true.
off camera. Anyways,
Ah,
that was a slow button. He
I
laughed
know.
and then couldn't find the button. They've been
forgot.
in the same spot.
Matt, push the goddamn button.
They've been in the same spot forever, but
I knew you hadn't been yelled at for a while.
all 45 seconds.
we can stretch a little further, guys. I'll be all right. I'll make it.
All right, guys. Our first beer of the night. First beer. First beer. We haven't had one in a while, so I had to break out
Yeah.
Freem. So this is
happy.
Freem's L'Abbé Sauvage. I hate the goddamn gold on black every time. This tart and untamable fruit is not cultivated anywhere in the world. Our berries foraged and put... That does say anywhere. I thought it didn't. I didn't believe it, because how else do you fucking find the berries? But
Wild.
anyway,
Cultivated.
yeah, our berries foraged in Pacific Northwest forests are added to our 2-year-old lambic-inspired ale to create a fruit-forward beer with notes of lemon zest and pineapple. L'Abbé Sauvage invites you, adventurous drinker, to take a walk on the wild side. Who's your huckleberry now?
You know, Hoppy Bear was telling me about that time he went foraging for wild berries.
Who told you this?
Hoppy Bear.
Oh, I thought you... well, I got confused whether you were talking about her or
No.
Russell or something, and yeah.
Our Russell equivalent, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so yeah, Russell. Oh, Hoppy Bear. Anyway, this is 7.3% sour here.
Oh, that's pretty
all right.
meritorious. And the flavor notes that it describes sound really good, but I'm sure it's still going to be that really funky, footy sour that I'm
Well,
gonna
it's a
not like.
lambic, so...
Enjoy.
Oh, I picked a lambic and a coconut beer for Matt today.
Jules
Yes!
Xavier also says, is John going to be at Equipment Expo this week?
I am my actual job that pays bills.
Is our logo going to be at Equipment Expo this year?
Yeah, I do want to know. I want to know if Turf's Up is there.
I was supposed to text you Saturday and ask that, and forgot.
I'm going to text him today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel better.
I didn't get an answer.
Yeah, but at least you asked.
Yeah. But yes, I will be at the GIE Expo, which what they named it. I don't know what it's named now. It's still GIE. So,
Beer for
And
you.
Russ also asks, how do people get a Hoppy Bear shirt that he keeps hearing so much about?
So, as always, you can get any of our shirts, including Octobear.
oh, I should probably. Did he
Hoppy
send me
Bear?
money
I believe he probably did, yes.
Yeah.
Hoppy Bear or Hop Wars by DMing us, and then we'll tell you how to pay us and all that good stuff. You tell us your size, as long as we have it, which Hoppy Bear and Octobear, we have all the sizes still left. Hop Wars, we have most of the sizes still left, but they're getting really thin on basically all of them. TBG Live, there's only a few shirts left, so
Yeah.
it's going to be very hit or miss on whether you can get one of those. This is from 2021.
Oh, this has been sitting for a little bit.
Well, all our Freedom Sours have. It's been a year since he's been on the Freemsters.
Yep.
This is...
Not intense. Some are a little more intense than others.
It does. I like the nose.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That fruit berry's there. Not syrupy, but the nice thing about that berry is it's very much, it mixes with that lambic real well.
Yeah.
Get that tanniny kind of flavor that you want out of a good fruited lambic like this. I'm a huge fan of this style of beer anyways. You give me a lambic sour done well, and I'm a happy man. I like weird shit. It just dawned on me.
Leave the kinky
I
stuff
like
to you.
weird shit.
I just don't know.
The ADD probably kept the thought from ever ending up in my head.
I think it's called ADOS. Attention deficit. Oh, shiny.
That's funny.
I'm so happy. I am using that from now on.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised we haven't heard that yet.
ADOS. That's amazing. I don't know where the fuck I was going now. Anyway, so the beer hits all the markers of the style very well. I don't know what this berry itself normally tastes like, as you can evidently only forage it in the Pacific Northwest.
Only forageable. That's it.
But whatever it tastes like on its own, it blends really well with that lambic.
I'm only slightly disappointed. I think it tastes really good. I just used to these big funk bombs, which I've come to really enjoy. And it's not quite as funky as I was hoping.
Well, we have noticed not all of theirs are over the top funk, because Matt's had a couple that he didn't mind. Matt's had a bunch that he wanted to off himself.
Yeah.
This one's definitely not quite as funky, but it does still have that nice lambic feel and taste.
Delicious.
Still got a strong baseline.
I'm impressed as always.
Yeah.
And I do like this fruit a little better than some of the ones we've had. That the way it blends with the beer, it's really pleasant.
Yep.
I can already feel the good digestion going on.
Yes.
Well, we gotta
Got a
help
little
you out a
rumbly in
little
your
bit.
tummy.
We know you eat a bunch of shit, Matt, so
I mean, it could be the fried chicken and gravy and egg sandwich I had before this.
like I said,
Yeah.
we know he eats a lot of shit, so we gotta get his gut breaking it down for him.
Yep.
Get all those good good bacteria in there. God damn it, Matt. John, as always, you kick us off. What are you gonna score it?
Like I said, I think it's excellent. I think it's very well made. Freedom, of course, does a wonderful job, and this is probably their trademark style, if you will. I think with this particular one, I was hoping for a little bit more fun because it's just a slight critique. But I also probably wouldn't necessarily search this one out. I'm going 3.75.
All right. RJ, what about you?
Come back to me real quick. Like, hold on, that was the first grade I've ever heard.
Well, I went over the scoring. I'll go over it again to help you out and stall a little bit.
Yeah.
Reminder to everybody that may have missed it at the beginning of the show, because I actually gave the scoring earlier than normal. So 3 is a perfectly average beer. So if you're having a lager and it tastes exactly like the most average lager in the world, that's a 3. Above a 3 is above average in quarter increments. Everything's done in quarter increments. 4 is seek out.
That was the part that I missed.
So I really like
quarter
it.
increments. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So with that, I would honestly say like probably about 3.25. I like it. I actually kind of like sours. It wasn't as sour as I would prefer coming for a sour, right? The color was very interesting, and I'm used to seeing a sour more clear, so I really like the color. But yeah.
So 3.25, you said.
Yeah.
All right.
I dig it.
Me, it is a seek out for me. That berry was a great combo. I'm going to give it a 4. That does end up, John.
I'm sure it's a
3.5.
We'll double check.
It's either 3.75 or 3.5. I can't remember.
I screwed up your guys'
It's
math.
3.75.
All right, 3.75. No, every once in a while. We've gotten to the point where we've had almost every combo score, so usually we can get it real quick off the top of our
He's
head.
not that good at math. He just remembered.
But
Yeah,
I'm terrible at math.
Which is half of math anyways. What's 2 plus 2? 4? How do you know that? Because I remembered it.
Oh yeah. So as a reminder to all of you listening, we do score our stuff right away now on Untapped.
Unless Tyler's watched too much porn for the day.
I charged my phone today, so we're good. I did have an update right before that killed like half the battery, so I had to charge before I left.
Excuses.
But I'd watched porn before
It was an
that.
actual long video, yeah.
Well, I'd watched porn before that, then the update. That's the problem. I was fine until the update.
Oh, it's like your PlayStation gives you the option. Would you want to update now or later? Later.
Later! RJ's
That's
like,
funny.
why the fuck did I come on this show?
Keep
Speaking
your
of
hand off my thigh.
head check. Speaking of RJ though, guys,
That's your own hand.
as we said at the top of the show, RJ is the owner and founder of RJ Leatherworks. RJ, where are you located? What do you do?
Anderson, out of my basement, so don't stop by. Handcrafted leather
Or
goods.
do?
Yeah, it could be just
A
like
guy making leather goods in his basement? I mean...
But he doesn't
I
do the
will
kinky
adjust
stuff.
your attitude. Handcrafted leather goods designed to last a lifetime. All of my stuff comes with a 5-year warranty because you shouldn't have to replace leather goods. I do wallets, belts, coasters, offensive coasters, so if words hurt, don't come by. Don't look now. Koozies, and most of the stuff is my own design. So
I really
yeah.
thought the koozie was pretty original.
I love the koozie.
with
Yeah.
the studs on it the side. Like I was like, oh, that's really a neat way of doing business for that.
I'm not on the side of this.
I said studs.
Not
Well,
duds.
I'm a big dude, so there's two of me.
Well, it is one of those things where I was, being a bigger guy sometimes wearing belts. Belts can be expensive, and so I was buying these cheap Chinese belts off Amazon, and they for about
2 days.
6 months. Okay, 2 days. They're pretty good, and then they start to warp and tear, and I'm just like, oh god damn it. So one day I broke down. I was like, all right, if RJ's there, I'm gonna go check him out, and he hooked me up.
Yeah,
and
he
this
did.
belt is number one. Yep, check RJ out any chance you get. Number two, it's actually a multi-purpose purchase because you get the belt, but then he cuts it to size, so then you get the strap.
Yep.
Oh, that's the other purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
I was getting confused there for a second, John. I was wondering if Steph was going to come down and tell us what the other purpose was.
Strop, attitude adjuster, whatever.
And that strap can really sharpen things, and
Oh, we are terrible humans.
What's this we shit?
I was talking about me and John.
Okay.
I own mine, yeah.
But yeah,
Why
so
am I in the middle of this?
because we put all the guests there just to make them uncomfortable as fuck.
As long as I don't have to row a boat.
I prefer skiing.
Russ asks, do you have a website? I don't know if we had that put up. If you do,
I do. Just Google RJ Leatherworks.
RJLeatherworks.com.
and he asks, do you do knife sheaths?
I do. For that, we actually need the blade.
Okay,
Because each knife is very different.
fair enough. Yeah, he says, do you do custom work leading into the knife sheaths? It's like, oh, that'd be if you did, because that's not a very beer thing, I guess. I never saw those there. I didn't think about that. That'd be a good one.
Yep, we do a lot of custom. If you're looking for holsters, though, actually reach out to somebody who does holsters. It takes me way too long.
I believe that.
Way too long.
I believe that. I believe
Now,
that.
Russ, with the knife sheath, are you carrying around like one of the Crocodile Dundees? Like, this is a knife. Like, how big are we talking here? Like half
Nobody
your thigh?
carries those.
Yeah,
4 inches.
like
I thought this was 4 inches.
This is
don't
4
tell my
inch.
wife. This is 6 inches. I mean, come on.
Right. We're on the same page here.
I swear it's 6 inches.
Oh, is that millimeters? Ah. Or the,
Yeah, you don't give an actual size. It's just 6.
yeah.
It's
So,
6.
no, as far as knives
I'm
go,
on the metric
I mean,
system, man.
we'll do knives of any shape and size all the way up to swords. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, swords, you
Nice.
say.
Yes.
Matt's gonna go buy a sword just to have you do a sheath now.
Sure.
If
Now,
only I had a sword. If I only had
another
a sword.
question for you. I've done some Star Wars cosplaying before as a Mandalorian.
Yeah, you have.
Have some, sometimes you just need some leather work done. So, have you done anything like that for any cosplayers, costumers?
Yes, and including like legit armor,
Yeah.
like real armor for people that aren't just playing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So, like, LARPer Plus.
Yes.
If one wanted to be, let's say a Gimli the Dwarf or something.
I have no idea what the
So
fuck that is.
yourself.
Okay.
But okay, yes.
Gimli's the dwarf in Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
There you go.
I liked you until that.
Does that have anything to do with Lightning Head or something?
No.
Okay.
Anyway, our next beer is from.
Kind of real quick before we move on to the next beers, because Russ said this, and I think it is in reference to the last one. He says the berry is slight citrus mixed with Marionberry, blackberry, and raspberry cross.
Thank you, sir.
But on the lighter side of juicy.
That fits.
Which I didn't. Sometimes some of those can be a little jammy, and I didn't get jammy out of it.
No, not at all.
So
That's why I said it had a lot of that tannin, and I liked it. Ooh,
So
it fits the flavor pretty well.
it does.
clearly Russ has foraged in the same area.
Well, he was.
Yeah, he lived 20 minutes from there.
He was from the Pacific Northwest. Anyway, our next beer is from Distill Brewery, Peach Wheat. Support flavor boycott bland. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Golden yellow in color with an aroma and taste of juicy fresh peaches. Balanced by a solid malt backbone and hints of biscuit with a dry finish. Cheers. 5.2%. Again, this is from Distill.
This one also smells pretty amazing.
Can I also state that although I appreciate our willingness not always just do like a sour and an IPA and a stout and try to do something different. Wheat beers.
I know, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But we hadn't had a wheat in a while, and there are a lot of wheat beer fans, so I bought a wheat.
Hey, at least it's not an NA.
I'm fairly certain.
Oh, it's right. We didn't start with it.
Nope, no NA this week.
All right.
Darn. Did we not have a peach beer last week as well, and it kind of was
I don't
not
remember.
very good?
It did. Yeah. I agreed.
For a wheat, I think this one's better.
You know
Like,
why?
This carries the peach. This has a more natural flavored peach.
And the peach covers up some of the wheat that I don't like.
Yeah, you get some of the wheat characteristic there, but it's not like really strong. You get some of the peach, but the wheat tames it down. It's kind of a reasonable balance. The
Not-
second, third sip, I kind of think I like it more.
Not an overwhelming peach candy flavor.
No.
It's a little more
That was
natural.
the problem with the peach thing I had recently.
it
was
was.
those peach rings.
It's a little more natural. Does have a little bit of an astringent spice to it from the wheat, but I'm not mad at it at all.
No.
RJ, what do you think of
My
it?
taste buds are broken. I don't taste peach at all. Like, where the hell did it go?
He warned us ahead of time that this could happen.
Yeah.
That just made my day. What the fuck you three talking about?
It's like I don't want to go subtle, but it is a lighter peach. It's not a heavy.
Sure.
Not a big old peach.
Oh my god. I'm so happy. This is why we do this show. This is so much fun. Speaking of shows, Two Beerded Guys is hitting the road Saturday, but I will be flying solo, which is weird. So we never do an event without at least two of the three of us. I'm going to an event by myself up in South Bend. South Bend's been so good to me in the past. No, but seriously, guys, if you live up in that area and you have not bought tickets yet, pick up tickets to the Michiana Festival of Beers. I will be hanging out with the Michiana beer reviewers, as well as interviewing breweries, selling merch. For those of you up there that are considering buying our merch, I'll have it on location. It will be limited quantities because, again, I am by myself. So there will only be a limited amount of each size. Do not wait. I will hold it if you pay up front. So if you come up, you pay, I will put it under the table. And I'll hold it. Now, if you don't pick it up at the end of the event, I am not hunting you down. That is on you. But if you want to guarantee a shirt, buy it ahead of time. I'll put it under the table. I'm always one of the last ones to pack up because we get to talking to people, and I'm by myself, which means I'm going to be talking to just everybody. There's a good chance my stuff gets like, I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, I still got to pack. But come by, buy your shit. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
And hang out with me. It'll be fun. Tell me your favorite brewery from up there. I don't get up there enough. They do have really good breweries up in that area. Yakda is one of my all-time favorites up in that area. I'm hoping to get there Friday.
Can you give me one of those pizzas and then bring down?
I'm not bringing you pizza.
Why not?
No.
I would for you.
I'm a little scared to go in that place. I got real fucked up last time.
They won't remember you. Wait, you won't remember them.
There it is. I mean, I didn't make an ass out of myself that day, so that's fine. No, I still remember everything. I didn't make an ass out of myself.
Stevie P says that's a long Uber ride home.
Yeah, I'm staying the night.
Yeah.
But
Steve P, did I see you were in Brazil? Or was it Argentina? South America somewhere.
Well, he is the 007 of our friend group, basically.
He is.
The international man of mystery over there.
He won't tell us what his real mission is.
We need like a 007 button, that theme song.
He's pretending to be a flight attendant, but we know.
It's Argentina.
Argentina.
He works for the flight industry. Bullshit!
That would be a great cover, though.
CIA's just... what the CIA does, they put him on that, and then they just... that's why he always has layovers. No flight in the world has layovers that often. I'm just saying.
We're on to you.
All of a sudden, we get a phone call. Stop talking.
Helicopter starts circling.
All the doors of the house just get busted in at once. Our bad. We swear that is not the truth, as a gun's being pointed at us.
He says, second oldest bar in Buenos Aires.
I hope it has better beer than the place you brought us back beer from last time.
Appreciate you bringing those, though.
I mean, yeah, we appreciate you, Stevie P. Stevie P is a former guest. You can look at some previous episodes. Seriously, though, if you haven't in a while, go back, watch some of the early episodes. They are hilarious. The quality of camera, lighting, and sound is astoundingly so much different and worse.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun. I watched our part of our first episode ever the other day, and truly was just like, oh fuck, why did anyone keep watching this? The content hadn't changed much though, because we are still dumb as a box of rocks, but the background sure has.
Yeah, added a little.
Hi, beer goddess. But yeah, and we have our beer now behind us, which is even better. So, next beer.
Stevie P does say, and your phone's bugged now.
Oh, I believe it. Oh, Stevie P, it probably already was.
Yeah.
Now it's just got another one.
Now it's just a more official one. I got up the level.
So while you're pouring, RJ, at your events, what tends to be your best seller at these beer events?
Or offensive coasters. Because,
drunk people like offensive shit.
Like, not even drunk people, just people need help. People fuck up.
These little pieces of leather escapement right here is good.
We have not scored the last one, by the way.
Oh, we did not.
Oh, no.
It just dawned on me. Keep talking. We're fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's good, because you don't want my score on that.
All right, Matt,
We'll take Matt's on that one, yep.
Fair enough.
Matt, that makes you first to score.
Oh, shit. I enjoyed it. Didn't love it. Think it was pretty well done. 3.5.
John Boy.
Why me?
Because I didn't want to score yet. No,
No.
I was really hoping you wouldn't notice. And just do it.
No.
I was really hoping. I think that's pretty generous. I'm going to give it a 3 even.
Oh my god, you guys. You're not going to like my score.
Where are you going, bud?
This is like the one peach I would welcome to drink. So I got to go with a 4.
This is the one we eat, you'll drink?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't mind that. Like,
Yeah. I'm a 4 on this one.
Well, that makes the average a 3.5. Shocker.
ha!
And he's always the fucking average. That's funny as hell.
Funny story. I was like, "Where's my light up board back there?" Because when you guys did the lamp, I was like 3.75, and then you guys 3.75 is the average. Like, I knew it.
Yeah, we didn't ask him his lamp.
Yeah, we did.
What do you think the average score on Untapped is for that one?
4.12.
3.84.
Do you have a guess?
No.
3.62.
Wow.
So we were slightly lower than everyone, but that means
Pretty on par.
that just means everyone actually had a relatively realistic score for once.
Yep. Like I said, and only because I wouldn't seek out a wheat beer, but I would this one. If I wanted a wheat beer, I'm like, oh, what was that one again from that one place? It was peach, I think. And then I'd go try to find it.
And then he would call me
Yeah.
because
And you know what? That's a lot of work. So that means I'm going to give it a 4.
my lovely ability to recall beers.
Everyone's got a mutant power. Yours is just useful but lame.
Wow, you can fuck off.
Well, I mean, Chris Reams is like great parking. It's the lamest, but it is so useful.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm really happy with this glass. And the mystery glass, worth it.
Yeah.
I was a little worried it wouldn't be. Mystery glass is $5 more. Had me a little worried. But these were released Friday. He ships them out Friday. I had it today.
It is the slowest it's ever taken to get
Normally it's here Saturday.
here. Yeah.
This dude, he must have like magic powers with UPS or whatever he ships through, because he doesn't do like overnight, anything like that, just standard shipping. And that fucker is here the day after or the Monday every time.
Do you know where he's located?
Michigan.
Hey, what's really funny, I know
still.
that you were saying that, like, you told him a couple days and he was cool enough to take the order. But most of the time, I place my order at 4. So that means after he gets the orders, he's going immediately packing and shipping, and it's still here the next day.
Oh, yeah. It's impressive. It's impressive. Yeah, well, I told him ahead of time, but he said he'd just send them out with all the rest, which means it's still weighted.
Yeah.
The joys of buying a metric shit ton of glassware that the Two Beerded Guys have now from him. We did get that benefit.
We did, yeah.
This can is amazing. It is My Dirty Dancer American Lager. Again, this is from Grand Junction Brewing Company, 5% ABV. Grand Junction is located in Westfield, Indiana, so very local to us.
West Philadelphia.
This corn-based lager is brewed light and crisp to keep you dancing on your toes. Minimum hop profile with the use of sterling hops. Yeah, I had to ignore that as best I could there. I really didn't want to give him the satisfaction of a laugh.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
I got a snicker out of John. That's good enough. I'll take that one.
You got a glare.
There's a little bit of a snicker.
Yeah. There's a little bit of like an exhale through the nose, and your one side of your lip turned up.
It was disappointment.
I'm just sad there's no nobody puts beer in the corner reference here or something. It did say light hop.
Yeah.
It didn't say light flavor.
Yeah.
Like, I know lagers aren't known for being boldly flavored, but, like, I would like a little maltiness in my lager.
If I were blind testing this, I'd be like, get a little limey Mexican lager.
As I say, it's a little sweeter, like, for me, and a little, like on the
I was
finish.
thinking more a little bit of a limey. Yeah, I could see that. Except I would be leaning almost like a Michelob that's gone bad. Because I like Michelob Light. Or Ultra, I mean. Mick Ultra. Love Mick Ultra anymore. Good cheap beer. But it's like a domestic that's gone bad. Now, this hasn't gone bad. I don't want you to think that.
And it's not horrible.
It's just
super drinkable.
It's not what I expected.
Yeah.
It's like a lunch beer.
Yeah, it's highly drinkable.
Yes.
Very crushable. Very. I was expecting a little more bready sweetness out of a lager.
This is an American lager.
Yeah.
Right?
So, I was expecting a little more. But it's not bad.
No.
It is what it is. I guess I am first to score this one. Who's our 3 that's scoring this time? Are you scoring this time?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
Taste buds are kicking in.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I don't think there's much
what,
to...
Yeah.
what taste buds?
Yeah, this one he doesn't need them.
Yeah.
All right, so I am first to score this one. Evidently I've had it before. Or no, we've had it before. I don't remember
I
having
don't
this
remember
beer.
that label.
I wonder if they've changed labels, because I don't remember this at all.
Nope.
Uh,
Does that surprise you with the flavor, though?
yes, I remember our beers. We've had, well, I'll look at the number in a minute, but we've had a lot of beers, and yet usually if I see a label, even if I hated, liked, or it was mediocre, I can usually tell us if we've drank it or not. 225.
Okay. My thought was a 2.5. I think it's super drinkable. I don't think it's bad by any means. It's just a little underwhelming as an American lager. I'd drink the hell out of it, though.
Yeah, I'd say 2.5. I mean, I'd drink the shit out of it for lunch, right?
So the average,
if I could get it in a 40-pack.
so the average is a 2.5, which is identical
average is
to
a
what,
2.5?
which is, well, I said 2.25,
Oh.
which
I
is
thought you meant
exactly what we scored it last time.
Okay.
Consistent.
Yeah.
The everyone score is 366, so we're definitely lower than the everyone score. But most people who score local breweries are people that go to the local breweries every day. So it's typically,
and they're gonna...
they skew higher.
Yep.
I have a brewery that I definitely had higher scores, mostly because I was just trying to help scores.
And it's not a bad beer. It's just...
Although I did go through and rescore most of those, just to say fuck that. Matt, what would you score this if you counted? I mean, you matter, you just don't count.
I think 2.5's right. Like it's like John said, I could drink this. It's just not wowing me. It's beer.
It's definitely underwhelming.
Yeah.
If I opened up the fridge and that was in there, as long as nothing else was in there that I knew was better, but whatever.
Especially if you just want something just like, I just feel like a beer, want something light. Like, that's definitely, like, light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Mick Ultra's in my fridge. Actually, Keystone's in my fridge right now.
Lower you down.
Oh, I didn't buy it. That's adorable. Brett bought it. That's Brett. He's still trying to find the orange can before you do.
I'm curious. What's the percentage on that?
5. Yep.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of what it's supposed to be, so.
You know, it is what it is. Not amazing, but not bad. Definitely above a 2, so it's still in that very drinkable range. 2.5 is a very solid score for it. We are going to drink one more beer, but before we get to that, so we've talked about your offensive coasters. What else did you kind of bring? I see you had maybe some keychain stuff.
Yeah, we've got some keychains. We've got bottle opener keychains. So stainless steel hardware. This is one of the more mild ones.
For a good time, call.
This is your shit show.
It's not going to open itself. Wait, does that say for a good time call on?
No, but now the next one's going to be.
Damn it. I was really disappointed. I was really excited for that, damn it.
So that is
for
a
the
keeper. Belt. Yeah, that's for the belt. And so the belt that I brought doesn't have buckle or Chicago screws in there, right? But the keeper, all of our keepers are hand stitched. I don't do staples or glue or cheap shit like that. All of our wallets
5-year
are
warranty,
hand-stitched.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I might need to invest in a wallet.
So, the wallets are our own design.
Sharp.
Yeah, yours is held well, John, but it's showing its age.
Yeah.
I definitely need a
This
new
is the
wallet.
prototype, right? But
Oh, that's sharp.
this, again, it's all hand-stitched. This is actually something that I can show on camera because it's just business cards.
That's sharp.
I'm not going to give out,
Well, I hope
Oh, yeah, and I saw you had a nice satchel over there, a la Indiana Jones. Are those normal purchasable things as well, or is that like a one-off for you?
your bag you brought.
Oh, yeah. Those are purchasable.
We'll, in hour 2, we'll
Purchase
grab
simple.
that and we'll make sure we
Words are
highlight
hard.
that.
We'll grab a sack then.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab a sack.
If we had real business cards, we would definitely have one of these to keep our business cards in.
Well, we have a business card.
You have a business
We have
card?
3.
Ooh.
We
three.
use dot cards. So instead of these, they just tap their phones and
Yep.
they have all our info.
I'm going to have to look at the wallet, though.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
So,
love
actually,
this.
speaking of my sack, bundle my sack.
Oh yes, the sack here.
Reach in there.
You gotta show it off real quick.
This is the offensive coaster mystery bag. Contains 5 coasters that are not on display.
Okay, so yeah, you gotta be gentle with my sack, all right? But
Mine is Stepshel.
Jesus Christ,
You told me to be gentle.
it's amazing you have kids.
I don't. Those are John's. I'm the uncle. All right. We have emotional damage, which is what he just inflicted on me.
For the first time.
We have let us pray. Let us. We have suck it.
Yes, please.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You should have been a blowjob.
I like that one.
I want to give this to my nephew.
I'm going to give those out at work.
And I've seen harder pussies. These are amazing.
That's awesome.
Not sure exactly where it's put up, but Stevie P says you gotta take care of the family jewels.
Probably when I was fondling the bag.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
Yes.
And I love how they kind of started off tame.
Well, you gotta work up to the zingers, right? You can't just
It just...
Matt, are you listening?
I'm so happy. That's amazing. Oh, shit. I love how big suck it's written on there, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are done with a heat press, all right? And it's brass letters that are CNC machined, right? And they're backwards. And so it doesn't matter if you're drunk or sober. trying to arrange them to spell out words is hard.
I believe that.
That's a challenge.
Unless you're dyslexic, right?
Dyslexia is a challenge. And so the Suck It, we got custom letters made just for special occasions.
Just for sucking it.
And that's the result.
You should have been a blowjob.
That's my favorite. I love that. Oh my god.
That's a good one.
It's not hard to break him, is it?
I want to give that to my brother or my nephew.
Well, you only have one, so
I know.
make a fucking decision.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Mostly
that's good.
whoever pisses me off first.
No, I'm gonna just go buy more of them.
Which
Not
you can
for sale
do.
in the boxes.
At that event.
Which you can do by reaching out
I
to
hear he does
RJ here.
custom work.
Oh, side note. So we see you quite frequently at the Indiana On Tap events.
Yes.
Do you typically go to all of those?
Most of them, with the exception of the Oktoberfest one.
Which sucks because that's an
Can I see?
amazing event.
Can I see that you should have been a blowjob?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm taking that picture.
Is that going on the feed?
Just don't give it to your daughter.
No. I'm sending it to Suitor.
Of course, yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of him at the break and put it on our story. Because those are story worthy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so our next beer is from 6 Point Brewery. This is Pineapple Resin Hazy Double IPA with pineapple at a whopping 9.1%.
Ooh.
6 Points out of Brooklyn, New York, Parkersburg, Pennsylvania, or Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Is it
Three
three
locations.
places? Oh, okay.
We took the fruity pineapple elements from resin, brewed it hazy, and then doubled down with tons of Brew 1 and Idaho 7 hops. The most evocatively pineapple-y hops around. Then we re-fermented on pineapple puree for good measure. It's like resin on island time.
So I'm guessing resin might be
One of their beers is
other
what I'm
beers
guessing.
they started
Yes.
with?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was trademarked.
Makes sense. Because, yeah, like we were discussing before the show, like, the name resin in this makes you think, oh, it's going to be like a dank one, but you're like, it's a hazy double. Like, that doesn't...
Oh, so Saturday, we went to some breweries. Got to check out some local stuff. If you haven't yet, comment on our post that says Drink Indiana. All your favorite Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, and Ohio breweries. Let us know what you think and what we need to visit. We're trying to find new breweries to check out and do a little more of that this winter while events are slower. We have a real bad habit of not hitting in local Indianapolis breweries because they're local and we can do that anytime, so we don't because we're doing other shit.
Because we can hit them anytime, but
Yeah.
we don't.
Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I did this post, to help us remember the ones that, we forget.
Yeah.
So 3 of the ones that were big responses so far, Googman House, Fountain Square, and Chili Water, we decided to hit them all up in one day because the event we were going to got canceled. And we had a blast. We had a really good time. Googman's gorgeous. No dollar was spared in that. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely beautiful
it
facility.
is beautiful. Homie up on the couch area. What, yes?
I did. The question was, is there a nicer brewery facility than Googman in the town, in the city? And I today thought of maybe St. Joseph's.
I haven't been there in a long time.
I could see that, but they didn't really do that.
But it's a good facility.
Oh, it's a beautiful facility.
Yeah.
Outside of Indy, Fort A. Ray was the one that popped up in my head, but it's out of Indy proper. But yeah, there's not really Indy proper breweries that are as nice as Googman to look at.
Yeah.
We had a really good sour at Googman that shocked us, that we were really happy with. The stouts were solid. I was a little disappointed in the IPAs, but you can hear more. I recently just typed up the review for that brewery. I'll be releasing it later this week, so you'll see that with some pictures we had and all that stuff. Over the next couple weeks, we'll be releasing all those. I'm doing one for Fountain Square, one for Chili Water. But if you have not been to Fountain Square yet, not saying that it was our favorite, but it's definitely our favorite of the 3, check out Fountain Square. They have new owners as of this past January. They are extremely beer knowledgeable. The bartending staff is hilarious.
Yeah, so engaging.
Tons of local art. They're supporting the local artists. And they have pinball machines, which trying to get Matt's attention away from the shiny pinball machines when we first walked in was a challenge. But very solid, and if you get a chance to meet the lovely owners, please do, because they know their shit. I'm working on getting them on the show or doing it on location there for interviews with them soon.
It was one of those places that felt like a home.
It did.
It felt like a brewery home.
It's a place I could sit down and just chill at. If I lived close, that'd be a brewery that I'd be like,
yeah.
Hey, what are we doing today? You want to go grab a beer at Fountain Square? Sure.
Yeah.
So definitely check them out. And as always, drink local. Check out all the Indiana breweries.
Yeah, be better than us.
Yeah, we're real bad about it sometimes. Well, we hit Indiana breweries. We just forget Indianapolis.
Do as I say, not as I do, right?
Yes.
We have a real bad habit with Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's what I tell my kids.
And I have a real bad habit with Muncie, which I think is hilarious because I don't go to the Muncie breweries at all.
Oh, there's only 3, right?
2.
No, there's Guardian, Elm, and what was the one that we talked to?
Oh, I
And
forgot about
Anderson.
the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So
He
good.
is right.
All right,
Where's the
so,
second coaster?
There's a coaster for that.
so real disappointed in this beer. There is not really any pineapple flavor for all the pineapple they discussed.
Yeah.
I kind of get like the pineapple-y finish, like...
It's on the nose a bit, but
I'm with Matt on this one. I get a little bit of fish. I get no resin.
No.
Which, if we're going with that's the name of the base, I guess I kind of get it, but it does
Yeah,
seem
but
very
the base,
misleading when you...
theoretically, if the base beer was named resin, it would have that flavor. Otherwise, you're just really fucking with people.
It's a big sweet malt bomb.
so
Except
I'm totally
not really
missing
malt
on
sweet.
resin. Like,
Right.
what the hell is resin?
Dank weed.
Okay, because
Or pine.
I think like
Yeah, or pine.
wood stuff, right?
Yes.
You're getting close. Pine resin. Like pine flavor.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking like
I know.
Yeah.
But getting closer
And
with
we
the wood
were,
reference.
we were just talking about my sack and stuff, right? So
That's schmegma.
Magma.
Wow.
I'm just not. This beer does not excite me in any way, shape, or form.
Is it exciting? No.
It's a
Is it
reverse
drinkable?
boner. This beer is a reverse boner.
I've seen harder pussies.
You know what's not often talked enough about is the fear boner.
That's Matt. Every
That's
time
Matt,
he sees
yeah.
a woman. Actually, it's
I was gonna say that's way too generous, John.
6 inches.
oh goodness.
Oh, this is very drinkable though, and you said it's 9%, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't like the finishing flavor at all. It is not pleasant to me.
Yeah.
And you say a big malt bomb, but it's not even like malt sweet. It's like they missed on all the flavors and just ended up with a meh in between.
I don't hate it.
Yeah,
I've had worse things in my mouth, but that's not, really high praise.
not a big
Don't
bar.
say that on camera.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I'm not every week, honestly.
Usually. Not every other week, I think I said it.
Yeah. I go first on this one.
Oh, trust me, there's worse things I've said on evidence on YouTube. It's fine.
I don't.
There's a reason I don't watch our show.
I don't think it's.
Give yourself PTSD.
I don't think it's fantastic. I think it's super. I think it's kind of similar to American Lager. It's drinkable. That's what I'll give it. So I'll go the same score. I'll go 2.5. I don't think it's bad. It's not very well executed.
RJ?
2. Just 2. Like, meh.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I could have said it with more disdain than he did, so I'm not even going to try. We're just going to go with what he said.
Yeah.
Got it in the first take, huh?
So that ends up a 2, I believe, doesn't it?
That's probably 2.25.
It ends up a 2, right? Because I don't fucking want it to be higher.
Speaking of this beer, missed earlier, Stevie P said down in
2.25.
ton, PA. Like,
Oh, for the beer he's drinking?
they're all separate words.
Matt.
Yo.
Oh, no, the Downington.
Yeah.
The town in Pennsylvania. Matt, what would you score it if you counted?
I'm gonna be a little higher than you guys. The ABV whore's gonna rear his ugly head, and it is very drinkable. And I do get some of the pineapple. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'd drink this.
Whoa. Let me put it this way. The ABV is the only reason it got a fucking 2 from me.
Yeah.
The fact it was a drinkable 9 is what gave it a 2 instead of under that. So,
And one could
I
almost-
honestly, I find that the fact that it's a 9, surprising.
I was just gonna say, I know DUI shelves are normally 10 or above, but this one would be. I would no way drink this and be like, oh, I need to have an 8 ounce or a 10 ounce and
Right, yeah.
and be done.
But it's still not quite DUI shelf. It has
It's
to be. Yeah.
10 or above.
This-
I get it.
Yeah, especially given like the flavors, like this.
What flavors?
I would drink
Wow.
3 mugs of this and be like, oh, I'm cool. Oh shit.
Well, that's why in mugs was nothing above 8, except for Clifford, because you didn't always know what it was. Clifford, the Big Red Ale,
my God.
aka we have no idea what the ABV is on this weekly. It's fine.
You found out though.
That's
Yeah.
how you find
On
out.
that second mug, you knew.
Second mug, bitch.
Not everyone has a 32 ounce mug, Tyler.
I didn't find out till mug 3 on my 30 ouncer. God, I love that mug. Oh, anyway, if you have a chance, if you ever go to a brewery that sells mug club memberships or glass club memberships, but they're varying sizes, find the bigger mug. Don't buy it till you've made friends with the bartender, so then you can pick
Yeah.
which mug you want.
Yep. That right
Spend
there.
a little extra money early to save a lot more in the long run.
Yeah, when you could get $3 mugs and your mug is 30 ounces.
Actually, the best way to do it is make friends with the person designing the mug, so then when he makes a first run mug that's a mistake, he just brings it for you anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was what I did.
You know, the funniest part about that was like your eyes were all aflutter when you said like, "Let's make friends." And, like you did like the doe eyes, like
Well, yeah.
it was, I've never seen you do that.
Josh is my boy.
All right. So as we get ready to go to break, we've got a new maker of the week.
We do. Make sure you check out every week, or check out every week, but every 2 weeks we're going to be rotating our, what are we calling it? Maker, creative person.
Spotlight.
We talked about this Saturday.
Maker
and
spotlight. I like
yeah.
the maker spotlight.
our Maker Spotlight creative person of the week, our badass creator friends, all the above.
I think you get the idea.
Yeah. Every 2 weeks that'll be changing, but make sure you check it out each week, just in case we decide to spring one on you. But this week is Mad Maddie Makes. It's an Etsy store that makes custom stickers, as well as she has some stickers right now for spooky season, which I have one on my computer. I meant to bring my computer today. I'll bring it next week so you can see it. But it is the Ghosty Malone sticker. It is a ghost with Post Malone tattoos on it.
its
It
knot
is
face.
fantastic. I don't even like Post Malone, but when I saw the sticker, I went, yes. Like,
Clever.
I don't think I've bought something quicker in a long time. And then I bought some Halloween stickers for my 8-year-old Halloween-obsessed niece.
What's that sound about a whore?
A while.
Okay.
Now, I never have, actually. Shocking.
Good for you.
No. But, yeah, so make sure you check out Mad Maddie Makes. Her Etsy store is on the screen. Her Facebook is on the screen when it goes to the break. So make sure you do that. Again, we will be right back. We have 3 beers coming up. I'm TBG_Ops Guy.
Mudhog B&Q.
Our guest today,
RJ with RJ Leatherworks.
behind the camera.
Off-screen Matt.
And make sure you check out Two Beerded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. Your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans.
We'll be right back, guys.
an off-screen man, big bushy beards and nothing hides. Two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes they are two bearded guys. Oh yes they are
3.42.
guys.
It briefly dropped and then immediately shot right back up on doing the all the entrance from the whatever shit last time. Speaking of which, I added all the past beers into our Untapped just the other day. So make sure you check out. We are pretty much all caught up. There is some beers lost to the wind, the sands of time, unfortunately.
Oh.
Due
Damn
to
it,
being
Gatsby.
due to being written down on all the Gatsby got put in.
Oh.
Being put on some loose pieces of paper, some ones that got put on loose pieces of paper on weeks I wasn't here, stuff like that. So that's why we do it live on air now.
I mean, just find out which ones we missed and go back and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, no. Mostly because I don't know what ones we missed without watching all the YouTube. And
Oh, let
no,
me check your Instagram post.
no, because we don't have all of them posted on Instagram. I found out
Oh, all right.
there were a few weeks, especially when I was out this summer, that they didn't get posted.
I did a good job with that.
Yeah, there was like 3 weeks in a row that didn't happen.
Oh, we didn't have a show like 3 weeks
No,
ago.
no, it was where there was beers, but no pictures for them. So when I was going through the notebook, and it was Chris Ream's handwriting. God fucking it.
You mean Sanskrit?
Oh my god, it's so hard to
Sanskrit.
read. I really need the images when he's the one writing because that's how I figure out what the fuck you guys drank. Because the handwriting, no, bro, half the time I'm like, There's at least 3 beers that didn't get entered because legitimately there wasn't a picture and I could not understand even remotely what was written.
It's hilarious.
And he'll do some shorthand too, so he won't put the whole name down sometime of the beer.
Are you sure that's his or mine?
Oh no, this was his. I have enough pages of his.
Is yours that bad,
Oh
John?
no,
I'm
his the
familiar with Chris
handwriting's
Reams.
not awful. I mean, it's bad, but not awful. But he 100% does like one word out of a name. John will. And it'll be like the middle word of a beer name. Won't even be like what starts or ends it. It'll be like the fucking like. If the beer's lost to the sands of time, it'll be like sands.
Yeah, I will do that.
That makes sense.
And I'm just like. Problem is, we've drank a lot of beer with the word sand in it, so
Oddly enough, yeah.
I'm just like,
I can see the logic there, can't you?
no.
That is what I do.
But Ream will every once in a while do the same thing, but then also in Ream handwriting, so I can understand yours. I have no idea what his is.
So that's how my note taking is.
Of course
I've told
it
you
is.
this. My
Yeah.
note taking is like one word that will jog my memory.
Yeah, that's fine and dandy. But before you set those down, I want to go ahead and make sure everybody sees these. These are the tote bags that Matt was referring to a little bit ago. So we have this one is the...
So we've got laptop bags, and these are my own design. And what they are, the body is a single piece of leather. Okay? Yeah. See? Quick rivets. But we can laser engrave any design on here at all. And it's laser engraved.
Any design.
Any design.
not
Like,
kinky
I'm not
stuff.
going to kink shame you at all. I already know where that's going to go. And the
You've done a
answer
few
is
of
no,
those.
I don't care. Just
Is
gotta
it at least 3 pixels?
Just got to think black and white.
Anyway, continue.
No, get it out. Get it out.
Nope.
Come on.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
want
what she
this to
said.
drag out.
You want him to keep it in?
Above the table.
What was that?
But laptop bags, all right. It's my own design, like I said. And so we could do vegetable tan, so that way we can actually get a design in there. And this will patina or darken with use and time.
Yeah.
Or, set that down, we can do the same thing in bridal leather.
So if you really want something that looks like official for work, that's a good looking one right there.
And this is actually very weather resistant. Now, black with, dark backgrounds and black on black. Yeah, hard as shit to see. Suck it up. Whatever.
Yes!
So if we were like, hey, that's really cool, but I needed to clasp or whatever, obviously all those are options that are...
No, if you wanted to clasp, fuck you, go somewhere else. Gravity works, honestly. No,
I love it.
Both me and my wife are in school. She is going to school to be a teacher. I am going to school to learn how to not run my business into the ground. We both use these laptop bags while we're going to school.
Yeah.
They work. Like, I have to test my products to make sure they work before I actually put them out for sale, right? Because I'm going to test my shit. Everything comes with a 5-year warranty, like I said. So I'm going to make sure that it works.
Yeah, you don't want to do a whole lot of returns and shit.
No! Fuck that! I don't want to do free
What do
work.
I get if I wear my wallet out within 5 years? A new wallet, I guess. Right?
Yeah. I'm going to make it right. Like, seriously. I'm going to make it right. Now, if you go all George Costanza on your wallet, that's on you.
They told me that this is like a super strong material.
Well, it's letter envelope.
Well,
You've had that for a while.
No.
No?
No,
Dude,
maybe a year and a half.
hold on.
now.
How many cards do you got in there?
A lot more recently. It didn't always have this
Yeah,
much.
you're sitting on a hill.
I don't sit on it, so.
Like,
Yeah, I put it in my front pocket.
okay, cut down on the amount of shit that you're carrying. Regardless of...
I got the same material wallet from about the same vintage. Mine's half the size.
Yeah, like...
Mine was
Yeah,
that size for a
substantially
long
better.
time.
So, okay, regardless of where you buy a wallet from,
I'm glad I
whether
can't
it's
see
from
mine
me
right now.
or, you know, Walmart or whatever,
I'm being yelled at right now. It's fine.
It was great!
Yeah, that's why we're not saying anything.
I've got 8 cards in here.
That's
This
all?
is what I carry. Okay?
Bro, how do you survive?
I've got a stack of cards like that at the house.
But at the house,
What cards do I have?
I know, I'm
Pull out
counting
your
right
wallet.
now.
my wallet's in the car, thankfully, right now.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch shit over so that way, you know.
7 on that side.
Jesus.
I've got 12 of all together.
All right.
Yeah, I'm real glad my wallet ain't in here right now.
He is sitting on a hill.
I'm George Costanza.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So, hold on.
I mean, there's no cash in there.
You're
Amidst all,
good. You don't have to show us, my bad. I don't want you
No,
to.
no. Like, we're going to actually make this legit.
Before the break, Stevie P put, always entertaining. I'm like, yep, we're counting cards.
Which,
Oh, yeah.
while we're counting
Well, that's
these,
happening. What's the next beer?
I am going to go ahead and open this.
We're not going to use the leather bottle up? Oh, fun. Opportunity missed.
Yeah, well,
Product placement.
there's another bottle over there. All right. That one's fine. That one's fine. Okay. Cool.
So 4 on each side.
So, nope.
No, look at this.
Here's 2 cards
See where I was
here.
wrong.
Okay? These cards here, really easy to get in and out. So these are the 2 cards that when I know I'm going somewhere, I change them out for whatever's in that stack.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay. In this pocket here, there's thumb holes. So I can easily push cards out, right? In each pocket here, I've got 3 cards. There's a driver's license. Here's a VA card, which you can't see because my identity is kind of important to me. And here's concealed carry because fuck it. And then here's a nerd card because I'm a nerd. And then Menards because Menards is awesome. And then there's student loans because, again, I need to learn how to not run my business into the ground.
Yeah.
I've got 8 cards in here.
All right, so what is the most
Hold on.
random card that you might have?
Look at that. I'm leaving shit out.
So I do have my
And
Dave.
nothing falls out.
I do have my
That's
Dave
a
and
good
Buster's
looking. Of course you do. See, that's something you don't need in your wallet.
Did that say Playboy?
Play
Play
on.
on.
Oh.
It does if I decided, hey, let's go to Dave and Buster's.
Who randomly decides that?
I had
See?
before.
That makes sense.
My most random card in here is my VA card.
Oh, but that's important though. I mean, I wouldn't have one,
But
but my dad would.
but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, why am I gonna carry random shit?
My most random card is
Because
like
if you're out and about, you want to go to the VA, you need your VA card.
But that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna carry random shit because I don't want to sit on a hill.
I don't. It's in my front pocket.
I don't want to look like I'm happy to see everybody.
I need that.
But I am.
Okay.
All right, guys. Our next beer is by Gigantic Brewing Company. It is massive 2022 bourbon barrel aged barley wine. This is Could have sworn I saw the ABV. There it is, 14.3%.
Fairly massive.
We brew massive each year with just one malt, and then boil it for over 8 hours to create a barley wine with a deep ruby color and rich malt flavor. This year we chose Skagit Pilot Malt, and then aged the beer in select bourbon barrels. Enjoy the richness and intensity now or after years and years and years and years of aging.
It's a few years.
Beer number 162. This is from 2022.
Holy balls.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a beautiful color.
Good color.
Yeah. It's got the
A lot of barrel on the nose.
clarity of mud.
You'll be okay.
I'm hoping for complexity of flavor here.
How about this thing? You call it clarity of mud. It does have a good clarity, though. It's just a super dark color. You can see through that.
There's not sediment, stuff like that that's preventing it.
Yeah.
It's a dark color.
Yeah.
Nice, beautiful red.
It's not opaque.
Wonderful barrel characteristics. Complexity of flavors, meh. A little bit of vanilla from the barrel.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of layers here, though.
No, it's kind of just barrel and malt.
Well, and that's the thing, though. I was wondering, when you said they only use one single malt, I wondered what that would do, because, malts do provide flavor,
Yeah.
and if you use one, all of a sudden you're not getting that complexity.
No.
Now, do we know with barley wines, like, is that typically like multi-malts?
Yes.
We do know that because we've literally brewed one, and I had to carry a lot of different malts out there.
Yeah.
Because that's when I had a shoulder that worked.
It's getting there, though.
You got another one.
Huh?
You got another shoulder.
Yeah, these are very large, but trash cans of malt.
I think you've had surgery on both, right?
I have. I've had surgery twice on the right one and once on the left. My doctor made fun of me when he realized that everything I do for hobbies is shoulder intensive. Baseball, water skiing,
Jerking
tubing, jerking off. Wait, what? That's more forearm.
12-ounce curls. That's more
So it's drinkable, though. It's not bad by any means, but if you're thinking, I'm wanting this big old barley wine, it's not really that, yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of the scotch that we had by them.
You're disappointed.
I am. But when I realized who made it, I didn't realize who made it till I set it down earlier, and then, yeah.
This one's going to be a conflicting one.
It's not a bad beer. The barrel's very good. It's just, if you handed this to me and said, and I don't know anything about who made it, anything like that, and I take a sip, hey, this is a barley wine, and I take a drink, barley wine's not the first thing that crosses my mind.
If I said, hey, take this barrel-aged ale, like a Kentucky bourbon ale.
It wouldn't be a bad, if you just said that, it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
Problem is, I'm expecting barley wine notes.
Yeah.
And all I'm getting is a lot of barrel. And the more I drink it, the more barrel I get.
I think the barrel's fine. I mean, I get, and like someone said, the caramel or vanilla. Like, that's in it. But it's, are we getting the stone fruit and all that? No.
There's not, like, the layers of complexity are lacking. The barrel's, I think, well done.
Smo's had this beer before.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting a lot of vanilla, and that's mostly it.
And that basically all comes from the barrel itself.
Yeah.
So, not what I want from a barley wine. Luckily for me, we do have more barley wines that I know will be much better for a later show.
Too bad it's not this show.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I tried.
I know we're not doing very well. I'm sorry.
I tried.
You guys keep lying to me.
If it's any consolation, a lot of times we try to pick good beers for like someone.
I tried today.
Specifically, and they just shits the bed. And when we're trying to pick like beers, like, oh, there's no one here, let's just get bad beers. I'm like, that was a great beer night.
Oh, we've literally
We just
pulled
really
out
can't
some
win.
of the nastiest sounding shit from either breweries that we know we haven't liked in the past, or breweries we know nothing about, stuff like that. And we'll be like, all right, it's just us. We'll knock out some of these that we've been too worried to pull on the show for guests, and we'll have a fucking stupid great night. And then we'll pull out others anticipating a very good beer. We won't. Now, there is a handful of beers behind us that we know, like, if we're trying to, like, really bring it one day, just in general, maybe we don't have to work the next day, whatever. We have some breweries and beers behind us that, even though we haven't had that specific beer, we know for a fact you pull that beer out, there is no chance in hell it ain't gonna be good. And those are the days that, and we've had those where we've had such bad nights. Like, today's
We'll
just
pull
been
an
a
extra.
midnight. We've had some that have been, like, an atrocity to mankind night. And we've literally turned around and been like, yep, and we look at one of those beers that we know, and it's just like, and this is how I make it up to you. Crack. And you see our guests, and all of us too, go, as they taste it. So, unfortunately, you're at a midnight, so you don't get that extra beer, but, you know, you can always finish with one of our amazing ales behind you in the tap.
Yeah,
Did
okay.
you
I'll
guys
accept
think to
that.
take a big gulp? See if that did anything better for you.
Yeah, I'm scared to take a big
get-
gulp.
I honestly, one
I just
flavor
a bigger one. I thought it was better.
we didn't mention, I get a little bit of butterscotch.
Somebody has to.
I first thinking butter, but it's not really a diacetyl butter. I think it's more butterscotch.
I think pretty much just everything we're getting flavor-wise is just the barrel, though. It's not anything from the beer. Which, the barrel's not charry, it's not overly heavy. Like, the barrel is well done, it's just there's nothing else there with it, sadly. Like, it could have been like any kind of beer and had that barrel flavor put to it, as opposed to like a barley wine where we're looking for those extra layers of flavor and complexity that just aren't there. So, it's kind of a yay, but... What's done well is done well, but the rest of it's just kind of... It is still pretty strong, though. Give them that.
Do you want to go first on this one, or how do you feel?
You got it.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll say 3.5.
Okay.
I mean, you know, most of that is okay. Strong vanilla and 14.3, and I don't feel like I'm drinking formaldehyde. So yeah.
It's not a bad tasting beverage. I think it's a good beverage. But Tyler,
Barley wines are my very favorite style of all time. And I am unbelievably picky when it comes to barley wines. And this is not a barley wine. Not even remotely a barley wine. It's a barrel-aged ale. I don't want to hammer it because it's not awful. It's just not good. The problem is we consider 3 average, and I do not consider this an average barley wine. Is the taste, if you ignore the fact it's supposed to be a barley wine, a better taste than just a 3? Yes.
and that's the struggle.
I'm gonna drop it because I know John will fix it. So I'm gonna give my honest score of a 2.75 because it is a below average barley wine for me.
Now I put me on the spot because it's kind of where I was going to lean.
Hey, that's fine with me.
Because of that same reason.
That's fine with me, then.
Like, if this is a barrel-aged ale, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm probably 3.5 or 3.75. Like, from just a straight
Flavor.
taste and flavor standpoint, I like it. I think it's very enjoyable. But if you say, hey, this is a barley wine, is it?
No.
Yeah.
I can answer that for you. And actually, I'm lowering mine. I don't even like 2.75. The more I think about it, the more I don't like it. I'm going 2 even. That's how much I disliked it.
Wow.
Wow.
I was trying to be nice.
Big adjustment.
I was trying to
Okay.
pull a Matt and be nice, and chose that I'm not Matt. I'm myself for a reason, so it's a 2.
All right. So because of that, I'm going to try to bring it up just slightly.
No, give your honest.
do
Give
it.
your honest.
Ugh.
Give your honest.
I was going to go 2.75.
Perfect.
I think from a flavor standpoint, it's much better than that, but it's not a barley wine.
What's on the bottle has to be in the bottle, and it's not.
And that is one of the very first things that we talked about when we started rating. Is, hey, if it's on the bottle, it better be in the bottle.
Yep. So what are we giving it?
So that is a 2.75.
That is too high a score. I should have gone lower. That is too high a score. Matt, what would you have given it if you counted? Thank God you don't.
I don't count
'Cause
so
you're nice.
I get the luxury of, being able to bend the rules that we established a little bit. I think the flavor is okay. I do appreciate the ABV, the drinkability, but it isn't quite those classic barley wine flavors, but the barrel is well done. I'll give it a 3. Be a little generous, but like John said, if this wasn't labeled a barley wine, I could justify giving this a 3.75 pretty easily.
That's kind of where I was
But
at.
if it's a barley wine, that's the part that hangs me up, and that's why I got to knock it down.
Guys, it sucks sometimes, but we do have principles.
We do?
Sorta.
Morals, that's what I'm saying. We're not morals. We do have
These
principles.
guys do, I don't. I make offensive coasters. Fuck them.
No, wait. Don't confuse principles and morals. Those
Yeah.
are two different things.
Yeah.
Hey, I just took an ethics class. You know how hard that was?
Didn't just burst into flames like a devil in church.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
I think that's funny. I think that's a whole conversation.
Oh, man. That was a whole 8 weeks of conversation.
But what about...
I took philosophy in college.
the average score was a 3.9 on Untapped. Smo gave it a 2.25.
There we go.
Yeah.
So most think it's not a barley wine.
Well,
Because Smo also loves barley wine, so...
as we discussed, barley wine's one of those that's kind of a niche category.
Barley wine is life, motherfucker.
I'm just saying, the people that like barley wine, really like it, like yourself, and then they, grade it to a higher standard, and people that aren't as familiar with barley wine might be like, oh, well, this is a really tasty beverage, and not realize the standard it may be held
Yep.
accountable
Also,
to.
barley wines do...
That's me.
Barley wines also have notes that if you know what it's supposed to taste like, it's very easy to figure out if it's following what it is or not.
Yeah.
Because for instance, the first one we brewed before it got barrel aged. Now the barrel brought out some of the notes we liked in ours.
Yeah.
But like when we first had our beer, I did not feel that we helped brew. I did not feel like it was a barley wine on drink. Now our barrel aged version, I felt pulled a lot more of those notes out.
Yep.
And I felt it was more barley wine-esque. And sometimes a barrel can help with that. This time, it helped with the overall flavor, but it never made it a barley wine.
Yep. And I think the mistake there is one single malt.
Yeah, I don't think that helped. You need at least 2 or 3 in a barley wine.
Yep.
Is there an appreciation for them trying something like
No,
that, though?
no.
I mean, I guess, would you know that that's what it would do before you tried it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I would.
You
say.
can make a barley wine with 1 malt.
Because, I mean, there's all the, like, hops, or not the hops, but the IPAs are like, oh, this, like, single hop, you know, like, so...
Well, that's if you're trying to highlight just one flavor. The whole point
fair.
of a barley wine is multiple flavors.
Touche.
Yeah.
It's a
see-
cacophony of flavor.
A what?
Cacophony.
Wow.
Cacophony.
I might now call it that. From
I
now.
like that one much
That
better.
might have just been, yep.
That sounds like that belongs on a coaster.
Cacophony. All right. Hold on, I got you.
Is there your actual middle finger on there?
Here, let's look.
Yeah.
Do
No,
that.
that's not mine. Mine
No, his is longer.
yeah. Mine's
First time he's been told that.
6 inches.
And this one's crooked.
Mine too.
Does that help?
Yes, it does. But this is still 6 inches.
And that makes the other 10.
Oh yeah. And this is 5.5.
And he's never letting the wife see this.
She doesn't even know what this shit is. Where are you going? I don't know.
I keep tagging you.
Night
Hoping she
class.
figures it out.
My class, yeah.
She doesn't know what I do for a living.
Ethics.
Yeah.
Ethics. I'm going to ethics class.
This is an ethics extracurricular.
This is Ethics 301.
Ethics with Professor Mormon. Here we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. All right, so our next beer is from the great state of Texas, home of bad beer.
Yeah, it's from Texas Hands Jack Coconut. I'm looking forward to this.
Now, Martin House has been one that we do enjoy on occasion.
On occasion.
On occasion.
We do get worried about their stouts on occasion, so I'm a little worried about this, but
I think we took their pickle bear out. Is there any beers that we really
we've had a
felt good
couple
about?
stouts we liked.
yeah, there were a
but
few.
Okay.
we mostly buy their stouts now
It
because
might
of
have
the
also
can.
been early on.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we just didn't
No,
have
we
the-
also buy we buy them now because of the boxes, but
Yeah, the artwork is amazing.
the artwork is pretty cool. We have a whole bunch of the boxes.
Yeah,
behind
they
us.
definitely appeal to our label holdiness, that's for sure.
I really like milk stouts. So,
I do too.
okay.
And
Yeah.
by really like, I mean it's like 4th on my stout list, but yeah.
But there's a lot of good stouts, so
Yeah. Oatmeal stouts.
that would
are
make
one
it
of my
like
favorites.
5th on your overall beer list, so. Pretty close.
No, because sours and lagers would beat it. No, sours and IPAs would beat it.
Right.
So probably, 7th on my overall beer list. Which there's a lot of beers.
It's in the
So.
top 10, like safety.
Again, this is Martin House Brewing, home of the pickle beer. This is Darkness Falls Coconut Milk Stout Barrel Aged Series. This is 9.8%. Coming in at 15 IBU. It was brewed on November 18th of 2022. Aged for 3 months in fresh rum barrels. I did not know
That's
it was
why
rum.
we were excited about this one. Actually, I do remember you saying
we?
this.
Who's we? That's like another strike for me.
This Imperial Milk Stout was brewed with shredded coconut and vanilla bean, which means they actually used real ingredients for once. Proud of them.
Rum and coconut.
This could be pretty good.
Yeah.
This could be pretty good.
I've been surprised by coconut once or twice. We'll see. I doubt they're going to be the ones to do it to me, though.
Coquito Dreams is still my favorite beer that you've ever had.
God, it pisses me off. It's
Because
so
you
good.
got so angry at how much you like that beer.
Yeah.
Coquitos are good in general.
Love, hate you, Windmill, for that. But seriously, love you. Can I
Oh.
get some more of that?
Poor Windmill had a real bad run of the ones that we hadn't put on Untapped yet.
Yeah, the random self-bought ones that are probably old.
No, they were some that came from them, but they were like the mid-level ones that Chris gave us.
Yeah.
Not their big boy stuff.
I think I saw something about Memes Cake coming back, or Teenage Mutant Memes Cake might be
Ooh, that was one
making a
that's
comeback.
been difficult to find.
But it made a...
Well, not, the barrel aged one was the impossible. They redid the regular one, I think, like a year or two ago.
gotcha.
We had some.
I do love that label.
Yeah.
And that box is cool as shit, too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I smoke
Oh,
coconut.
I
coconut.
can smell the coconut.
Do you not like coconut either?
No.
Man,
With you, RJ.
You can blame Matt because I literally pulled this beer out and started to put it back and then went, no, fuck Matt. We're drinking coconut.
right at that moment, Matt said something and pissed Tyler off, so.
He did, actually, yeah. Oh, that is a lot
Good
of
as a lot of coconut.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully it's all just on the nose.
It's not just on the nose.
Oh, God.
It's not just on the nose.
No, it's not.
That is like chewing on shredded coconut.
Fuck.
It's not suntan lotion.
No?
It almost is.
That is straight up chewing on fucking shredded
It's
coconut.
not artificial,
No.
but yeah. I'm throwing coconut in my mouth and chewing this.
Despite
With a
myself,
splash of fucking vanilla.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, they're not wrong. What's on the can is
It's in the
fucking
fucking can.
Holy shit.
I'm kind of enjoying this.
I have to
like
admit,
it.
You want the rest?
that is
mean-
well done
Oh.
coconut. Like, I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. But
It's very well done.
We got you.
If you want to abstain from scoring, you can. Because you look like you're dying.
Oh, man.
it is coconut forward, but it's
That is coconut forward and backwards and up the ass.
It's like it went up your ass, but sideways.
It's a ball.
I didn't say the bowling ball could go there.
but it's
I think the coconut's done really well.
it's
It's
actually
a lot.
like
Oh, no,
I
I like it.
it's well done coconut. I don't like coconut, but it's done well. It doesn't
my
taste.
God, that
You
is
can
like
tell it's not artificial.
I like
Like-
the flavor. That thing is. I also love coconut. But wow, it is like chewing on fucking coconut.
Yeah.
This is
But
not
the
a
good fresh coconut.
yeah. This is not a beer that if you don't like coconut. Sorry, RJ. We might
I
actually
was
have.
looking forward to that
Yeah, I
one.
know. We might. Yeah.
There might
Yeah.
be. He might have just lucked out.
Yeah.
Wow, that is. I like it, but if you don't like coconut, this is not one that's going to be like, oh, it's going to surprise me, and like it won't be that.
No.
Oh fuck.
Keto dreams. This is not.
I'm
And you know
so
what?
happy.
But I
It's
am
for you,
impressed
but
with it.
This is
And
just
it's not
a
like the shredded coconut that you get on like German chocolate cake. It is like coconut flakes.
yeah. Yeah. It's like they busted
Coconut
open a fucking
flakes,
coconut
like,
and
make-
just shredded the fucking meat right there.
Yeah.
Jim
shaved
said-
it.
Jim and Rhodes jumped on. He always waits till this time.
He's
to
always
comment.
on.
He's probably always on, but he says, "Well, that sucks of too much coconut." Honestly,
I like it, Jim.
if you
I do too.
if you don't dislike coconut, this isn't too much. It's just a lot.
Jim, have you worn our shirt? You and the wife worn our shirts out at the breweries yet? We would like to know.
And get a picture.
Yeah, send a picture next time.
How's the rum come through?
I think it's hidden by the coconut a little bit. It's there, but the thing is with rum, your two main flavors in this is vanilla and coconut.
I think the
What
rum
is
is
two
They are
flavors?
there.
What is two flavors you associate with rum?
Yeah.
coconut.
And vanilla.
Vanilla.
Maybe banana.
And then spice. The spice is hidden. Yeah,
Yeah.
banana you could too. But the spice is hidden a little bit. But the vanilla coconut's so strong, I think you lose a little bit of the barrel. But this is also only aged 3 months. You're not going to get a ton.
Now the
Are
barrel.
you going to
though,
throw a little rum
I'm
in?
gonna throw a little rum in. It's a little cane rum, not spiced rum.
I think the barrel like has a little bit of like a lingering after flavor. They're like after the finish. Like it's not strong, but it's like a rummy aftertaste.
I like this beer.
I do too.
And now I'm curious what it's going to taste like with that rum
I'm
addition.
really excited about this.
Oh.
I'm happy you guys are happy.
Oh, that's right. What it needed. Holy shit.
But more rum.
Wow.
Oh, that big gulp hit the spot with it too.
Uh huh. That is exactly. It cut the.
Let Matt taste that.
It cut the coconut and vanilla just enough.
Well, all right.
With that
Alright.
sugar cane sweetness.
Yeah.
That's a whole different beverage. I mean,
Now look.
it definitely is like sweeter now because of that sugar from the sugar cane. Like it does drown out the coconut. It's barely there on the taste now. Like get a little extra kick
Okay.
in the booze.
I mean, it's still there, but
Yeah.
Hey, you know what my almost 10% beer needs?
Alcohol.
Fucking rum. Oh shit. All right, John finish your beverage so he can rinse glasses. And then it is time.
I'm kind of mad that worked.
That worked
Matt,
really
before you
well.
walk away, though, I believe you're
You are
scoring.
scoring this
so,
one.
Yeah, you're scoring.
so what is your score on this one? I know what mine is.
Have to bridge this as not a coconut fan. I can only go so high. But I have to admit, it is well done coconut. It's a well executed beer. The flavors are there. It's, what'd you say, 9%?
9.8.
Almost 10. Like, it's pretty good. I'm going to give it a 3.5 with my strong coconut bias.
All right.
John Boy?
Nope, it's you.
Damn it. I tried again.
Failed again.
I know. Oh, shit. My score's 4. I already had mine on here. 4. I'm looking for this beer again.
I actually think I'm going to go 4.25.
This re-energizes me for Martin House Stouts.
Yeah. And oh, that does make it a 4.
Yes!
Yes. It's a 3.91.
Yes!
Rounds up, baby. And out of the rum, that's like a 4.75.
Well, adding the rum...
I can't give it that.
No, adding the rum instantly gave it a 4.5
But
minimum.
that's going to depend on the rum, right? Because
Well,
if you
yeah.
have plantation, right? Plantation is very banana forward, and that's going to add a different flavor.
I would not want
I don't want
like a
Malibu.
spiced rum, and I wouldn't want a
no.
spiced rum. That just sugarcane rum was...
Yeah.
That was perfect for this beverage.
Oh, my God.
Where'd that end up at?
4.
That's
Martin
fair.
House just came back with a vengeance. We talked shit, and
Which
it
is
came back strong
good,
for everybody but RJ.
Yeah, no. I was starting to lose faith in him, man. Like,
RJ's like, I fucking hate all of you.
Oh, man.
Well, if this one doesn't redeem it, John and I are already considering pulling from the shelf of amazingness. So
Yeah.
he's over here rooting for it to suck now.
is it bad that I am too?
It's been a long time since I had a rye way.
Ooh.
All right, so our next hole. So you're going cooler of amazingness.
He's got some back there.
Yeah, we do too. Well, we just have a lot of revolution over there. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
There's a couple deaths over there.
we got
Anyway,
pile O Rev.
Anyway, our last beer. I have a feeling as excited as everyone just got. It's not going to be our last beer, no matter how good this is.
I think that's
This
fair.
is
I like how there was quotes there.
this is
Last
the
beer.
Guinness Open Gate Brewery old fashioned inspired ale. Ale aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels with orange and cherry. Brewed and bottled by Guinness out of Baltimore. That's why I said the Open Gate, which is the one in Baltimore. 10.8%.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Guinness, okay.
I hate this fucking thing.
Oh.
Ah!
No, it's really easy. I just like fucking with him on that. I did it specifically because you handed it to me.
What a dick!
No, actually, I have mine on my keys because I used to have to ask Matt for a bottle opener all the time because my old one that I had in college broke. Finally, I'd had it since college.
So
That
after I
motherfucker-
bought this, I just gave him that one.
He did.
Shut your hole.
And so I use mine off my keys all the fucking time now. But it was when he handed it to me. It was so much fucking. I had to. I really did. Specifically because I forgot about it. And then when you handed it to me, it was like, oh, now I'm fucking with it. No, it's actually great. It hooks really easy. Basically, just hook your finger through it. It's a really nice grip. Works real well. And again, it's well made. You're not going to break anything on here very easily. And it's funny as shit. It's not going to open itself. And this is a tame one.
It's very tame. And
but appropriate.
and it'll also clip onto, your belt loop or your nipple ring. He'd show you, but he's wearing a shirt.
Which, as you guys know that have seen me at Hops and Coaster Drops, is not always a thing.
Why don't you just a midriff? You're telling like a man.
I don't know. I went full unbuttoned pretty much the entire time.
yeah.
We see his nipples a lot.
I would button one button for interviews. Just to keep it somewhat closed during interviews.
Oh, we're classy broads.
John only left his underwear on long enough to run into the person.
Who always checks every year, and
always
then I took him off.
He wears a kilt to Hops and Coaster Drops every year. And now he wears a kilt. He didn't wear a skirt. He wears a kilt. Well, we have found the last few years that there is one lady that keeps finding us at this event and checks to see if he's wearing a skirt or a
Every
kilt.
goddamn year.
So this year he showed up with underwear on, knowing we'd run into her, and we ran into her in 5 minutes of walking through the fucking gate.
Yeah.
And immediately, and it was probably an hour, but it felt like 5 minutes.
No, it was
It was like 5 minutes.
It was like
Right.
15 minutes.
It was
yeah,
like 5
tops.
minutes.
And then
John immediately walks to the bathroom, drops his drawers, stuffs them in his
a little sporn.
and we're good to go. He walks out, he's stuffing it in his sporn. As he walks out, we're like, what the fuck did you do? He's like, took my underwear off, she's already been over here. And I'm like,
Yup.
Now, my question is, in rebuttal, she's already seen it 2 years in a row. What's the point of covering it now?
Yeah.
Now that she hasn't seen it before.
But you know what's funny? Our cabin neighbors who saw us, 100%
oh yeah.
did the camera. And they're like, oh.
So that was after.
That was after him.
Yeah.
They checked.
Alright, so the Guinness Old Fashioned here. Let's see. Last week we had a true Guinness from Ireland, the extra dry, the
foreign extra.
The foreign extra, yep, that's phenomenal. That is a damn good beer.
So good, dude.
I hope
I
so
may or
also
may
let
not
us
have had
do
another
Crash
one
and Burn.
Saturday night. I didn't steal that out of the fridge.
You actually asked me.
I know. But I was hoping you wouldn't say that. It was more fun to... I was hoping you'd yell at me or something.
Son of a bitch!
There it is.
Oh, Smo goes, gift from your dad? You should have been a
No, it's a gift from Steph's.
I'm putting that. That's fucking hilarious.
You're welcome.
Yep, thank you.
That's well played. That gold on red doesn't really show up very right.
Flavor's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't.
It's made in Maryland.
This is the
so
Maryland
it's
brewery.
gonna
Yeah.
be-
But the flavor's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a highly drinkable 10%.
It is that, but it reminds me more of, like we said earlier, like a Kentucky bourbon barrel than more of like a.
It
an
doesn't
old-fashioned.
quite match Old Fashioned. Although, as we know, no Old Fashioned's the same depending on where you're
Very
at.
true. Ran into that Saturday night.
Yeah, I'm never going back to that fucking place.
Yeah, I'd been there prior and had more consistent cocktails.
Those were rough.
Sorry about that.
Oh, just missed. Ended up on top of the box behind it. But I like the flavor. There's a
It
high.
is better old fashioned than the cocktail bar, yes.
Without whiskey. That's sad.
Yeah.
Again, I like the flavor, and the drinkability is extremely good for 10.8%. But what's on the bottle has got to be in the bottle, and I really don't get Old Fashioned out of this.
No.
Good beer, sure. Old Fashioned, no.
It's been theme of the night. Like, sometimes most of the night has been either meh or, well, it tastes good, but it's not what it's supposed to be.
Is that something you run into a lot, Matt?
I don't get really any feedback because I don't have any opportunity, so no.
That's
fair.
answer. Yeah.
Same.
Feel ya.
Yeah, but he's married. You're not.
For the third time. Don't make the mistake.
That would require him dating anyone. He won't. Don't worry.
It's cheaper that way.
Oh, which my best friend's getting married on New Year's Eve this year. He can go fuck himself.
Fucking sorry.
Listen to this bullshit. My friends over the last few years, well, last 5 or 6 years, New Year's Eve is the one coming up.
Yeah.
2 that have done Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Fuck.
Three.
You're
Three.
the worst fucking
3
friends.
that have done Memorial Day weekend, and I've been in all of them. Those fuckers.
So you're going to be on like Halloween and be like, fuck you guys.
No, if I ever get married, that motherfucking wedding's gonna be in the middle of fucking like November, away from Thanksgiving too. Well, actually, it could be on Thanksgiving because fuck that. But
Hey!
Well, you know, the holiday we
No.
just sit and eat.
I'll have you do the food.
It'd be a Thanksgiving feast.
That would be an amazing wedding. But no, it'd be. There would be no holiday.
favorite fucking holiday.
There would be nothing. This motherfucker would be in an obscure ass fucking month, weekend of an obscure month. Like I would know.
February 29th.
Earth Day.
Because it's never gonna happen, is what John said. But no, it's yeah, those fuckers, these fucking holiday bullshits. Which I don't ever do anything on New Year's Eve anyway, so it's fine. But now I have to fucking stay in a hotel because I won't drive on New Year's Eve. 'Cause
No.
fucking
don't
amateur
do
day.
that shit.
Smart
Yeah.
play.
Even dead sober, I won't fucking drive on New Year's Eve. That's
Nope.
how you die.
Yeah, that is how you die.
So,
It's a long nap, man.
yeah, maybe I will.
Hey, hey, really not so great a segue, but our drunken movie review tonight.
I was really hoping you would find a way to make that great.
No,
No, but
I
seriously,
said what I said.
before we go into our drunken movie review, make sure you check out Turf's Up Radio, your industry, your station.
Our drunken reviews.
Because without them, we could not do the podcast. That is the Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Reviews. You can find that literally wherever you listen to podcasts. Because since we don't pay for it, it gets spread out everywhere.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Like the zombie apocalypse?
I
See, that's a segue.
watched this movie last night, and I might have woken up multiple times thinking about this movie. So I'm really, really excited to talk about it.
The
I can
conversation because you're cerebral or because of like the scare factor?
No, the cerebral.
Okay.
I can tell you right now, one of my all-time favorite zombie movies already. That I will tell you that. I'll tease that. This is Train to Busan. John and I both watched the subtitle version.
Yeah, the subtitle.
Which is the only way I think you should watch
Yeah.
this. There is a dubbed version, but they don't have enough conversations that I feel like you need the dubbed to not be reading the whole time. This is one where you just kind of... Hell, you don't even necessarily need to always read what's going on. Like, this movie's fucked up and great.
Yeah, you would get the gist of it
Yeah.
if there wasn't subtitles.
Let me put it this way. I like this movie so much, I went down the John hole some.
Oh boy, I did.
I never do that.
Did you go down the John hole or up the John
Like
hole?
6 inches.
No, it's at least
Two
10.
knuckler?
But I'm so excited to talk about this movie. Again, this is the third installment, well, technically fourth installment
Of Zombie Month.
Actually.
It turned out to be Zombie Month, so.
Yeah, of the Two Bearded Guys Drunken Movie Review October Horror Month. We have two more after this.
2 more, yeah.
We did a double feature last week. That's why there was 4. I was like, there's only 5 weeks. But yeah, we have Faculty coming up next week and Carrie to end the month. And I'm talking the OG. Matt's never seen it because he's a fucking dumbass. Carrie. I'm excited. So,
I haven't seen it just because I don't really watch a lot of movies.
which, she just died, by the way. R.I.P. Like, less than 5 days ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eerie.
Timely.
I know it's a little weird that we added this as
Timely is the 50th anniversary of The Exorcist with the new movie just coming out that we didn't do. That's timely. This is eerie.
So anyway, check out that. Check out everything we do. Follow us on all social medias because we are on all of them. I've even become active a little bit on Twitter.
I've seen that.
Really thought he was gonna get so.
I saw like 3 tweets this week. I was like, that's
I
more
know.
than the 3 years we've done it.
It's weird as shit. Well, we used to tweet every week.
I mean, X. We X'd it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's still
We
called.
Z'd it.
Yeah, we used to tweet every week
We Z'd
because you used to put the link for the show. You had a button for the link to the show.
Please tell me that's what they're actually
No.
doing.
If you type in
It
Twitter,
might be Z.
the website is still Twitter. So
We had.
It's a segue.
But they're X videos now too.
XX videos, XXX videos.
I'm
Make sure though, guys, follow us on all social medias.
incognito
Hey,
mode.
and the big thing is, check out our Patreon. All right, so we added multiple levels
He is
recently.
not finished either.
We do have our $1. We went from a $3 as our lowest. We went from a $3 as our lowest, where it was just the content. We dropped that actually down to $1. Basically $1.
You can throw us $1. Just tell us.
You're saying, hey, you're
Tells
cool.
you like us.
You're
Y'all
saying,
make
hey,
it
you're
holla.
cool. You get added to a giveaway. You get an automatic entry into the giveaway a year. So we do one giveaway a
Might
year,
be some cool
sometimes
giveaways
two.
coming soon.
This year we're going to at least do a year-end giveaway and close to a New Year giveaway as well. So we're excited for that. Giveaways are cool. We have some cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some really cool shit we've collected. So we're excited to give away some of that to you guys. But anyway, check out our Patreon. The $1 gets you all the exclusive content that I do not release otherwise. Or sometimes I'll bring some old shit back that maybe nobody knows where it's at anymore. We'll throw that out there.
Story
But we
Told.
do have some really cool exclusive content. That's $1. $3 or $5 gets you one shirt plus all that content. So now we made only $2 more than the original $3, but now you're getting merch without having to spend the $12. $12 a month is still the same. That gets you 5 shirts a year. That gets you all the content, extra drawing into the giveaways. You know, you're badass. Now, if for some reason you have money, and you really like us,
And you like us?
there is a $20 tier that is just the $12 tier, but you're trying to help us go on more beer event tours. So check that one out as well if you're so inclined. Thank you guys. Check out our Patreon. It's posted everywhere. But if you just type in www.twobeerdedguys.com, that will direct you directly to our Patreon.
Listen, the more money we have to spend on these little beer trips and you go along, the more likely we are to cover more tabs. So
Yeah.
you kind of get some back.
In all fairness, that's accurate. Also, it gives us the ability to show more cool locations besides just local. Or our Denver trip a year.
Now with the $20 version, right? Do people get like a little badge to show how big their peen is?
Dude, I'll find a way to make that work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, if somebody does that, I don't know how yet. I might pay his ass to make us a leather fucking badge.
Like a leather Two Beerded Guys logo badge or something?
Yeah.
We might turn a coaster
you know
into a
what?
fucking
Like,
badge.
we need a bottle opener keychain that says Two Bearded Guys, Big Peen.
Yes, we do.
Done.
That will be your $20 giveaway.
Yeah. $20 a month subscriber, you're going to get one of them.
Yeah.
God. I'm adding that to the tier, just so you know. We'll be buying those from you because I'm adding that to the tier.
Yeah. I think that needs to happen.
I need somebody to buy that now. Anyway, back to this drink. Very good beer. Not an old fashioned, but still very good. John, you are first to score.
No,
this
I
time.
think you're first.
Tyler's trying to do everything to score that,
I
isn't
know,
he?
yeah.
You keep failing.
I know. Normally he's not paying this close of attention.
I think it's that ADOS keeps kicking in.
No, that's me. He's on medication right now. I'm not.
It shows.
Yeah, I know.
This is one of those tough ones again. Is it what it says it is? Is what's on the bottle in the bottle?
So I will say the one thing about that, being an old fashioned, there's a lot of variations to old fashions, unfortunately. There shouldn't be, but there is. I'm going to say what's on the bottle's not in the bottle, but I'm going to say it's close enough not to get hammered on the score. So I'm going to give it 2.75.
Okay.
Because I did like the flavor, and I think it's close enough that it's not going to get hammered on the score.
Okay, hold on. Are we saying old fashioned like whiskey old fashioned?
That's technically what it's supposed to be modeled off
Okay.
of.
Okay.
John, you're up.
I don't drink a lot of old fashions. Now the one I had on Saturday
Was shit.
did not taste like this. Definitely more almost rye whiskey spiced than what this is. This is no spice at all. This is very sweet. A little bit of cherry in there. I'm gonna go with 3.
This was closer to a barley wine than our barley wine.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Anyway,
An old fashioned typically isn't made with a rye spice.
I didn't think so, but the one I had on Saturday tasted like
yeah,
that.
they fucking suck.
Sometimes people make them with rye,
so
but
you
it's
know.
just wrong.
Yeah.
I figured it didn't.
There's also brandy old fashioned, which is the same thing, just subbing out.
I usually drink a lot of bourbons.
Same.
Started off with old fashions, and
Most
yeah,
people did.
definitely not an old fashioned drinkable. Gonna say 2.5. Because drinkable, not formaldehyde flavor. It was there, but definitely not old fashioned.
That's my problem. I enjoyed it more than I've enjoyed some today, so I couldn't hammer it. But
Yeah.
what was on wasn't in. That's why it was still below average.
Yeah.
Comes out to a 2.75 average. Matt, what would you give this if you counted?
I think the 2.75 is right, but like I said, I enjoyed it enough, and there was enough of a good flavor in the ABV that I would give it a 3 personally, but I know it's not where it should be.
Yeah.
But since I don't count, I gotta do that.
Once again, it's good.
Yeah, it's a good flavored thing. It's just not. What
I'd
it
rather drink
says
this
it
than the
is.
St. Elmo's bullshit, whatever that.
God.
Thank you.
Oh, the cola.
Yeah.
That's so bad. All right, so with all that, John, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit of anybody who missed the where are you going?
I thought he was going to have
He was
to
gonna go grab a beer.
one of these
Oh,
reds
that
right
works.
here.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, he was
That's
going
what
for
we'll
a
do.
rev.
All right.
That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. I was gonna grab it, but I'll let you do it. And while he's doing that, just a
still talking about
reminder. Yeah, just a reminder. This is RJ from RJ Leatherworks. This is the badass from Anderson's leather working god. That's the nicest thing I'm ever going to say about you, by the way.
Okay.
And probably the only time I'm ever nice.
I'll accept it.
But seriously, guys, his leather work's fantastic. John has the belt. We have coasters and koozies, which this is one of my favorite things ever. We saw his wonderful laptop bags today. And I'm telling you right now, you check him out online. But if you're at an event and you're walking by, yeah, you might be like, oh, I need more beer. Stop at his tent.
After you have beer.
No, it's before and after. Because you see the stuff
The
you don't
coasters
want.
only get funnier the drunker you are.
You see the stuff that you're like, oh, I shouldn't spend the money. Then you get drunk, but now it's in your brain. You stop again. You're buying it.
I'm sorry.
What's your thoughts on cinnamon?
Sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Full send.
We were,
I mean,
John, we were setting up a,
A Verdi?
yeah, because we have like 3 or 4 years on that.
Okay.
But if you want, hey, go ahead and grab it.
No,
It'll be fun.
It's good. It's good. We're good.
All right. What do we end up going with here? We have the one,
some
the only.
Rev.
Oh,
I see
buddy.
the fist.
This is Death's Tar. Stout aged in bourbon barrels. This is one of my all-time favorite beers. Witness the firepower of this fully operational barrel-aged oatmeal stout. Brewed with English specialty malts and the addition of flaked and malted oats to create a rich, chocolatey profile and silky mouthfeel. Mouthfeel. That cloaks its considerable strength. The American oak barrels continue to build layers of complexity reminiscent of vanilla, toasted coconut, and caramel candy. After
It doesn't really taste like
doesn't
that.
taste like
okay,
that.
good.
I get where they're saying that, but no.
Okay, good.
And caramel candy.
There's no coconut in it.
No. After aging this dark menace a full 12 months. This motherfucker's put in barrels, and the best part is, this one sat for a little bit. We're excited. I love
Yeah,
aging
this is
beers.
4 years old.
This is from 2021, October of 2021,
I actually
so
thought
2
about
years ago.
grabbing the cafe death, but I was just like, oh, that coffee's probably dropped a little more.
It should be fine because it's Rev, but good choice.
Yeah. I was just like, I got to go with more of a sure thing. There's some pressure here.
14.8%.
Hands?
Practice that.
No, that's the sound that happens every time you open a Revolution beer.
Oh, okay.
Even if I'm not there, it just happens.
Yeah.
He just knows.
It is my personal favorite brewery.
It's the show's second favorite brewery. John's personal favorite because River North is Matt and I's favorite and John's second favorite. So,
Yep.
on average,
We keep it pretty tight.
River North wins.
Top two. I didn't say the top 3, but no, it's the top 2.
You know what? It has a little more, and I'll let you have it.
Thank you.
This is your baby. I'll let you have that little bit.
Appreciate that.
This is pre-can change, too. I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
yeah, it's old artwork.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the 2-year just siesta on this thing. See what that does. Because we've consistently always liked all their barrel series, but especially Death's Tar. Like,
Indy went and realized it's good. It's harder to find again.
I know.
or did distro just go down? Maybe.
No, it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because I asked one of the breweries, I always was able to pick it up.
Ah.
And the one just down here
Yeah.
that I used to go to all the time because it always sat there for some reason. Ew. Those fuckers, they're like, no, people are buying it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't had Revolution before,
Yeah.
out of Chicago,
Relatively big regional out of Chicago. This is a very good barrel series brewery.
God.
So, now they have other good beers, but their barrel series is what they're known for.
I nominate their NA for our next one.
It's not a beer, though.
You're the one who's been having NAs
No,
lately.
it's a hop water.
It's still NA.
I'm just giving you shit. If I can find it, I'll get it. But it probably won't be the next one. Just because I got to be able to find it first. But this beer, this time,
If we're searching it out
2
before we even
years.
have it, is that making it 4 automatically?
no, it's no. 2 years later,
14.8. My God, this is DUI shelf.
I also don't
Yes.
think the flavors dropped much.
No.
That is still a rich flavor.
14.8. Holy shit.
Did the barrel simmer down or settle down a little bit on this though?
I don't think it's DUI shelf.
I
I don't think it's hot at all.
Take a
might
bigger gulp.
contest.
Take a slightly bigger gulp. That barrel's there. It's pronounced.
That is good.
Yeah, it is.
I would chug that.
Yeah.
Yeah, gun to my head,
Bet.
I could, yeah.
Bet. You said it. Now back it up, bitch.
I will.
Where's our shotgun
I'm
tool?
not gonna do it tonight, but
Oh,
I
you pussy.
will fucking shotgun this for
It's
you.
right over there.
I gotta work tomorrow, and work already sucks. So I know. I told you I will. I will.
Which one? Which one?
I've seen harder pussies.
Did you like how I was like, nope, not that one, not that one. There it is.
Yep.
I knew which one I wanted. I just had to find it.
And this is why Rev is so well liked in this basement. Like, I'm sure other places as well, but why it's...
Well, you don't get to the size they are without being
Yeah.
well known and good.
But...
And it's an oatmeal stout. It's not a Russian Imperial. It's not some...
Oh, I forgot. It is...
It's an oatmeal stout.
That's why I appreciate them.
God, it's
Yes.
such a big body on an oatmeal that's
The
got so much
only
flavor.
reason they're my 2 instead of 1
And such a high BV for
is
oatmeal.
because, for instance...
Because if River North made this to be 17.5...
No, that's not it. For me, it's the 1 versus 2. 1, I like their whole menu.
Yeah.
All right. I need
2, I only like...
You need the can?
Yeah.
2, I only really
Now they
like...
changed their label,
I
but you'll
don't-
still get the name.
Yeah.
2, I'm only more of a fan of their barrel series.
Yeah, you definitely are...
Rev's non-barrel is good, but not great.
Yeah.
While Rev's, or River North's, I believe, I am above average at least on almost all their beers. Except that one motherfucker that was disgusting.
But 1 out of like 20 plus ain't bad.
No, I think between our trips and the show, we've tried like 52 beers.
There's a Supermassive Death Star, or Supermassive Cafe Death, which is a heavy espresso.
So their barley wine is my all-time favorite barley wine.
Right way to
It's just
heaven.
called Straight
No,
Jacket.
that's Straight
Oh,
Jacket.
straight out.
It is
Right What
my
Heaven is the rye wine.
it is my all-time favorite
Also
barley wine.
great.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
It is basically what I base most barley wines off of.
Yeah.
It is so good. Their barrel series though. Anyway, now that we've
All that
fangirled,
said,
this beer this time still has that barrel characteristic that I like. Still has a big, bold flavor.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Matt?
don't worry about me.
Has a big, bold flavor that hadn't dropped.
Doing a hand check.
It's 2 years old. I really thought it
Yeah. No,
would drop off some.
Oh, no.
You actually are first to score this one. But
I am.
RJ, before he scores, you've never had this beer before. What do you think?
That's the first one I've taken a picture of, dude.
That's kind of the answer I was
Yeah,
hoping
that's
for.
it, yeah.
Go ahead, John Boy.
I mean, it is a... God, it's a top 5 beer for me. It's a 5. Yeah. And I think sometimes I'm not always rated a 5, but this time, God, it was good.
Comments aren't coming through.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it's 5.
Check. I will.
5.
I thought I just kind
Five.
of dropped off. Like
It's a 5?
8:30 we had them, so it wasn't too far back.
It's a 5?
5.
5.
5.
RJ, what about you?
Yeah, like that. That's really damn good. Like, really damn good. I need to go find it.
So it sounds like at least a 4.
Yeah.
It's not super hard to find.
It goes up to 5. Is the
Okay.
score.
Okay. There's always room for improvement, so I can't say a 5. I can never say a 5.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah. I'm a fucking
Hey, your belt.
vet.
Your belt's a 4.75.
Exactly.
No, your belt's now a 1. No.
No, there's always room for improvement. Okay. So
4.75?
yeah, I'd say 4.75.
Yeah.
Like, there's a little bit of tingle right there at the end.
Oh, that's your jingles, buddy.
Tickles the jingles. Tickles your Elmo.
Yeah.
Fluffs your muff?
I like how it tickles my
I mean,
elbow.
my muff got fluffed.
I shaved my muff for this.
So we're going
Is that a
4.75.
coaster?
Yeah.
I
No.
hate...
Speaking of which, I need suggestions for new offensive coasters because we do cycle them out. Like,
John's face.
John's face. Yeah.
No, I just meant actually a picture of his face.
Just sit on me.
How am I gonna get that in words?
All right, so sit on my face.
Or sit on me, yeah.
You said offensive.
Yeah.
How offensive are we going here?
I mean, come on, not box one mild shit. You gotta think more outside the box. Like,
I am trying to think of the box, actually.
Yeah, that's where my mind was.
Hey, look at that. Comments popped up. I missed Jim says, yes, will do. Wore it to great fermentations. They liked the shirt. I'm guessing that
Let's go.
Sweet.
Thanks, Jim.
He also says, hoping this is a good one. We love old fashions and beer. That probably about the last beer. Sorry, that was very not.
It had a really good flavor,
Good
just
flavor,
not
not
old
old-fashioned.
fashioned.
What it
Yeah.
was, yeah. And we got Pete Ferrara on. Sorry, we missed you. Pete says,
Good
what's up,
Pete.
brothers? Watching
What's
from
up,
Cancun.
Oh, you sexy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous. If you're with the family, tell them I said hi. If you're not, enjoy your time.
And Jim also asked, was RJ's wallet the minimalist bifold?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. RJ, again, RJ Leatherworks, great stuff. Check it out. If you want a wallet, get on his website. Figure that shit out.
And if you really want a wallet and you're local, come find me at a show.
Unfortunately, it's that time of year where there's less shows.
Yes.
Do you have any coming up you're going to be at?
Our next show is actually in December because I have to take time off for medical shit.
That's fair.
Yeah, fun stuff. It's gonna be in Fortville. On my website, just find whatever. The fuck-
RJLeatherworks.com.
Yeah,
Or just Google
RJLeatherworks.com.
RJ Leatherworks.
Click on events because I think that's what I called it.
I think that's. I was there earlier. I think that is correct.
I really suck at the
I
website.
will confirm.
Whatever.
I'm already on it, John.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out. Continue talking. I
Look
got
at
you.
that.
I mean, Matt's
And-
got the actual browser in front of him.
You guys seem like you got it.
Yeah. One guy's got the computer. He's sitting here
No,
facing
you're
the
going
phone.
to need to do it.
Um.
Oh, there we go.
It took a minute to load.
Yeah.
It is events.
Yeah. So click on events.
You have events twice on here.
We've got corporate.
He just said he wasn't good at the website.
They've got so many events.
We need to talk to them. Fortville Winterfest.
Yeah, Fortville Winterfest. So we've got that coming up. I think I've got one more coming up that I haven't put on there yet. Again, I suck at the website. Okay, you could follow my social media.
But you get orders through there, right? Yeah.
You can follow my social media. I suck at social media. I hate social media. I absolutely hate it. But whatever.
So what he's saying is good fucking luck.
Yeah.
So that one said all. This one says all my daddy wanted was a blowjob.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's solid. But
Yeah.
I like the I wish you were a blowjob better or whatever it was. You should have been a blowjob.
Okay, actually, hold that up real quick.
You mean this one?
Yeah. So I am limited to how many letters I can put on a coaster, and that's about the limit.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a little glowy, but yeah.
All right, guys. This is Death Star 2021. John gave it a 5. RJ gave it a 4.75 because he's wrong. I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
That I hate agreeing with John, but that is a fantastic fucking beverage. And you know what? Perfection can exist, and it might have been in that can. Guys, that was awesome. You know my favorite part of this show, though, John?
Ooh.
You know my favorite part of this show? It is when we say beer of the night. Because beer of the night doesn't have to be the highest score. It could be the one that surprised you the most. And Matt, as always, you kick us off with beer of the night.
That's what I was trying to eyeball earlier, and I don't even know that I... Because I feel bad including Rev since that was like the phone-in beer. What was the... Any good beer before that, really?
All right, I know where I'm going.
I already know my choice.
I know where I'm going.
Oh shit, there's 2 choices.
Are we...
Fuck.
Okay, no. So,
I know mine.
Alright, I'm not going to count the Rev because we already know it wasn't the original lineup. I'm actually going to go with Darkness Falls, despite myself. Like, that
Never
was...
thought I'd hear
He
him say
doesn't
that.
like the coconut, but he respects how good it was.
I respect that was a good beer, and it was well done. Like, that thing was pretty good.
John Boy.
So I was leaning towards the Darkness Falls. I mean, obviously Death Star was the best beer of the night, but honestly, if you can make a wheat beer that I'm actually going to search out, for me personally, that is still peach.
I got you.
beer.
RJ.
I'm going with Darkness Falls, actually. That was surprisingly sunscreen in a can.
No, this is the beer you liked of the night.
Oh.
Beer of the night is like what we enjoyed.
Oh.
But stood out. Not always the best beer, but it stood out.
In a positive way.
Oh.
Positive way.
Oh.
I got real confused for a second.
Yeah.
In that case,
Well,
he meant
that
Revolution.
wasn't explained to me.
Okay,
that's fine,
continue.
fucking damn it. The best part about the coasters is like moments where you're just like 100%. The coasters are so much fun. You should buy next event you go to the RJ.
Buy all of them.
Buy like 5 of the mystery packs. You won't regret it.
They don't do mystery bags anymore.
No.
Oh, damn it, I missed that part.
We do mystery bags, but all of the mystery bags are the exact same. All right?
Okay.
That said, that mystery bag is an old mystery bag.
So for that event, they're the exact same?
So, yeah, because I have to make them in batches.
So
That's fair.
theoretically, I could get a mystery bag at every event.
Yeah.
That's different.
Ask him before you do that.
Yeah. Yeah, ask me before you
I
do
bought
that.
one last time. Is it the same?
Hey, which round of mystery bags are we on?
Yeah. I bought one a year ago. Is it the same? Maybe.
All right. So, what's your beer of the night, sir?
My beer of the night actually is probably...
You can say Revolution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one you took a picture of.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
You're good.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to work
This-
that hard.
this
You're
guy.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. My memory sucks.
Really hate to agree with Matt, but Darkness Falls was fucking phenomenal. I had started lowering my expectations real hard for Martin House Stouts.
Yep.
That one, though, came out with a bang. But one of the things we've always said about them, it always tastes artificial, their stouts do.
There you go.
This one came out with actual good ingredients, not the artificial bullshit.
Yep.
And it, shockingly, was better.
Yeah.
Unless you really hate coconut, then you were fucked.
Yep.
Fantastic beverage. Kind of a mid-level night overall, but we had some really good beverages. We had a great time with a cool guest. Again, check out RJ Leatherworks. Find them online. I just pulled it up. It's real easy. You can Google RJ Leatherworks. You can go www.rjleatherworks.com. Basically, as long as you put RJ and Leatherworks together, you're probably finding the website. Awesome stuff. High quality. Even his fucking coasters, which he could phone it in if he wanted. That is high quality fucking leather.
Yeah.
So, I mean, theoretically, if those fell apart, nobody would ever call him on that. Because it's a fucking coaster, right?
Yeah.
You're used to coasters falling apart.
Yep.
That is still high quality leather. Jesus Christ. And that one's been used a lot, so.
Yeah, actually. We always have at least one on
That
the
one and
table.
douchebag, and you can see douchebag.
Yeah, douchebag's
been used a lot.
Douchebag's good.
So,
One of our favorites.
when even the goddamn coasters are high quality,
Yeah, a lot of times we just put that out there for the guests to see if they notice.
yeah, we do. You know that it's good shit. So check that out. And again, as always, highlight to all our friends on the right side, friends, partners, sponsors, depending on who it is. All great people. And last but not least, I want to plug it one more time. Turf's Up Radio, your industry, your station.
Our drunken shenanigans.
Because, goddamn it, we get drunk on this show, and then we review a movie we watched sometime this week. You do not
Maybe
want
2
to
weeks
miss it.
ago. Yeah.
For the most
We're
part,
getting more
it's that week.
consistent again. Yeah.
You want to check it out. It is a lot of fun. You can find it literally wherever you listen to podcasts.
And literally, we're going to have a movie this week that you probably haven't watched it, and you need to. Oh, wait.
Are you talking about Faculty or Train to Busan?
Train to Busan.
I didn't know if you were meaning for like next week or
No,
this week.
This
Oh,
this
if
week
you
or next
haven't
this
seen
week?
if you haven't seen Train to Busan yet, you're fucking wrong. I'm TBG_Ops guy.
Mudog BNQ.
Our amazing guest,
RJ with RJ Leatherworks.
damn straight he is, and behind the camera, the one, the only. Thank God you can't see him, but unfortunately I have to.
Off screen, Matt.
Later, guys.
Oh, wrong button.